What's up, guys? Hello, everybody. My name is Nitsify. Welcome to the Lost Harbor Tavern. I am your host, Nitsify, and I'm the DM, by the way. She can't hear us. Welcome to the Rum and Harbor campaign, where we do a bunch of little pirate things. We have our tea-making maker up in the background, so we'll get to her later. That's Anya over there.
Get to her later.
Yeah, but right now we have a frog in a box who developed the game and has put out his demo very recently. You can check out the link in the description below. His name is Usagi, or he plays Usagi, but his name's Reed.
Hello, everybody.
Heck yeah. Man.
I've been called out, haven't I?
No. We have Issa who plays Ublex, the little slimy blob of the blobby. Well, actually, not a blob anymore. The slimy woman, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Slimy one. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
What?
It makes Cellier so conniving, bro.
No, I'm not trying to make it sound like that. Okay, damn. The plasmoid woman. There you go.
The creature.
God, don't
Oh,
yawn.
boys, I'm
Don't
sure
do
is
that.
happy.
Don't fucking start with your bullshit right now. Don't you fucking do that.
Oh, I just yawned. What the fuck?
No,
Oh,
yawning.
boy,
That's a crime.
Dude,
Oh man.
you passed it the fuck on. I immediately
I'm
started
actually so
yawning.
sleepy.
I just got up from a
Wake
nap.
yourself up, wake yourself up, wake yourself up.
Oh boys,
Nightmare,
I'm sure is happy to be slime.
Oh man, you sure are. Speaking of people who are happy to be slimes, we have Loki, who's played by Acrid.
Hi.
That was the saddest hi I've ever heard. And then we have Shadowcat Anya, who plays Kirla.
Hi.
Yes. Quick
So why
little
was I being called out?
tea making.
I was hoping for
Yeah.
one session I wouldn't have to worry about the tea timer.
Yep.
And then I went to refill my cup, and it's like, shit, it's empty.
Yep. I get it. I've got TEG brewing as well, so it's funny. But
Oh, good. So there's two of us.
yeah, except mine's like it's an ice machine brewer that I plug into my wall, so like I can just leave it there till the end of the session and then make the rest of it later. So I can come back to it later when I need to. But by the way, fun little fact, we read comments sometimes. I know, crazy, right? We normally read the majority of them, if not all of them. But we got a
like
comment.
reading
I just wanted
comments.
to, yeah. But I just want to point out one, because there was an actual question that got brought up. I just want to point it out there. I got asked by Squid in the comments, or we got asked, Ubux's whole transformation, was it like an anime girl type of transformation, or was it just like they just morphed?
No.
Like, I don't
It
know.
was just a morph.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was imagining
No, not
too.
the anime girl.
Can you
What the fuck?
imagine, like you get the whole
No.
cutscene and everything?
I mean, I won't lie. The way I'd picture is Ublex like just slimed, like flattened out, had like cloak on, and then just popped back up in their new form.
Just stretched up.
Like, just like
That's what
flattened out.
happened.
Like, all right, ha ta ta. What
It's
the
like
fuck?
stretching out pizza dough. It's like stretching-
Yeah. Ha ta ta. I am something different now.
Everybody mad confused about what just happened.
Dude, it's like when the
Including
little
Ublex.
it's like when the little kid gets to play with Play-Doh. They like stretch it out and then they start just mushing it into something. Oh man. Either way, in case you don't remember, in the last episode, y'all went around the village and did a bunch of things. You went to the tavern, met up with Captain Rhydon, the Love Pirates, and got into the idea of, yeah, we're going to take over this island, kind of in a way. Essentially choosing to overthrow the government. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? Pirates
Holy
definitely
shit.
do that. But you know, like you guys have
I was
basically been
left
planning to
alone.
work with the revolutionaries. Yep. Look, he got left alone in the tavern. Problem, he got left alone.
I got
Well,
left
he almost
alone.
started a fucking riot.
Yep. Besides that, you guys found out about the armory. You guys found out so much. You met with that random lady, which you found out about random children being held up in like a ranch area for safety. You found out about the homeless people that were that were just homeless simply because they couldn't afford the houses. Not there wasn't enough housing, just because they couldn't afford it because of the tax increases and all the stuff that had been happening because of the tyrannical king that took over. You found out about the royal knights and the things that happened with them. There's just a bunch. And on top of that, you found out about a possible, like, cannoneer that you guys could get. About some type of half-oni. Or, yeah, like, some type of half-oni, from what you guys remember. That might be up in the mountains near where the captain's at. Different people got different information, so it's kind of a mixture of who got what and what got who, and hopefully you guys communicate that when you guys run into each other.
Loki's been plotting and scheming and finally getting to actually do his one major skill set, which is causing problems.
Yeah,
What
no,
the fuck is your
on
persuasion
purpose.
modifier?
There's a reason I'm starting riots without rolling.
Yep.
There's a reason.
Fuck is your persuasion modifier?
How do you think he's gotten this far in life?
Okay, for context to our viewers, this man has a plus 11 expertise with advantage,
Yep. Yep.
which means at its base, if you have base 10, he is rolling a 21.
Yes,
Yes.
Why?
because Loki needs to talk his way out of things. He doesn't want to kill people.
What the fuck?
All
I
right.
figured this was known by this point.
I
So,
didn't know it was that fucking high.
yeah, it's high. Getting a proper bearing onto where everybody else, because everybody else is kind of in random spots. Ublex went with Shindeo, and I think you brought Leo back with you, right, to the ship? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You encountered the old captain of the guards, of the Royal Knights, and then they got to go walk off.
You did find out where he lived, though.
Yeah, you did find out where he lives. He lives up in the mountain, in case you end up needing his help or anything like that. And then on top of that, the others all met up. The rest of them met up in the town with the lady. Offered the whole friend thing. So it's that weird thing. Ublex is the only one of the four of y'all that's actually at the ship. So I guess I should ask the three people that are not at the ship. Is there anything you plan to do before you head back to the ship?
Loki, I think he told the people to give him a day, so I don't think he needs to go back. So,
Carola's gonna find a bakery and see if she can get a bunch of sweets.
oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, you can find a bakery. It's like disheveled. There's a dwarf running it.
Oh my god.
They've got bags under their eyes.
Shit.
And he looks sleep deprived.
Carola walks in.
Alright. What you
I'm
need?
just. I'm actually looking to get a couple of sweets.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've got a lot of them. Too many of them.
Well, what do you think children would like?
You see him just kind of like looking back at the stuff and just kind of scanning. I mean, safe options are cupcakes. I don't know. Some of the kids, they'll grab other stuff, but the cupcakes are some of the safer options when it comes to kids.
Then I'll take 3 dozen cupcakes, and if you have any hard candies.
Yeah, I should have some of that. You see him just head to the back, and he come out with like a small barrel that he has of just hard candies. He's got like wraps on them, essentially, like homemade wraps.
Oh yeah.
Marvelous.
So essentially, 3 dozens. I mean, they're cupcakes. They're not going to be costly. Like it's like 2 copper for like one of them. Or actually, sorry, D&D, normal D&D wouldn't burn for me. So technically 2 rupees for one of them, for one of them. So like you're looking at like 3 dozen, that's 36, 36 times 2. That's gonna be, do your maths, 72. That's 72 copper for that. How much hard candy are you buying?
700.
Brother, those kids are gonna die. They're gonna get heart attacks.
I want to mention Loki's probably in here just listening. He's got a question, but he's gonna let Kirill finish.
Probably because they're going to be in a lot of distress, probably about 50 pounds of hard candy.
Oh my god, okay.
Wait, that's a lot of hard candy.
That's an obscene amount of
And
hard
the
candy.
crew can eat what's left.
Okay, that's fair.
Fair enough. Yeah, so that's just the barrel then. Cool.
Fucking man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just buy a barrel of hard candy.
Yeah, so the barrel's just gonna be like another... I mean, it doesn't take much to make hard candy, that's the thing. And like, it's relatively a simple process. So...
Yeah.
That's a lot of hard candy with one, like, set.
Yeah, so honestly, like, he just charged you probably just like 20 rupees for it. Because like, it is a barrel of it still, but...
He's charging you 10 for the barrel.
Yeah,
10
like,
for
10
the
of
fucking...
it- 10 of it's just for the barrel, probably, honestly, yeah.
So how much am I
92.
looking at all total?
So in total is 92,
92.
yeah.
I did math, I was keeping track.
Yep. Hello, Rena. But yeah, you can get your barrel. You can get all that. I don't know if you plan to carry all that by yourself. That'd be kind of crazy to do that, but you've got a rabbit and a certain captain that you can have help. That's with you guys actively, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yep.
Have the
Loki
rabbit
Just
carry the
hands
barrel.
Loki the barrel.
Okay. Loki just looked at that and he's like, oh, I've done this before. Like alcohol. Anyways.
Except he doesn't drink it, and most of it's for kids.
That's fine. I did have one question, because you mentioned you had too much.
Yeah.
Why is that?
People can't afford it. People that end up buying most of my stuff nowadays is simply the guards that actually can afford it. Or the few government workers that aren't working directly under the Navy, or the Navy people.
Well, I've got a plan to undo all that from the Navy. Get that problem out of your hair.
You see him shuffle underneath, and you see him just kind of like wink to you. And underneath the counter, you see him just pull out a maul and just go, "Let me know when."
I plan to get everybody involved. So if you've got any friends who've got a few gripes to fill out, then get them ready. I think it'll be going within the next day or two.
I'll get
Kira
the
would
door
sit
bar.
there for a minute and
Great.
pull out a pouch with 300 rupees.
Oh my.
Okay.
Pass these out as an excuse to spread the word, but be very quiet.
Of course.
That'll also
Certainly.
get rid of some of the sweets on your hand.
Thank you.
Is there any way for me to go and check scope out the premises ahead of time?
Yeah, you could try 100%.
Good.
Yeah. So you know that like armory-wise, it was like it's that weird thing of like you just kind of have to walk around the town a bit to eventually find the armory, because you weren't told the exact location, but you know it's within the city, kind of like close-ish to the
Okay.
fort, but it's not far away from it. So it's kind of like close to it, but it's not in the fort. Luckily for you guys.
Okay.
So you would walk around, I'd say, for like an hour before you'll find the armory. But 100% you can scope it out. Around the armory, what you'll see is that there are some like trees that are kind of like surrounding around it. And it looks like they probably just took up like one of the bigger buildings that was originally like one of the main plaza areas. So this may have been used for something else at one point. And then they were just like, nah, we're going to buy it out and use it for ourselves type of thing. So they didn't hostile take it over, but they probably bought it out type of thing. Hostile takeover would have definitely been more apparent because, I'll be real. There's only so much that AB can actually get away with before people actually start, like, just going for the king's head at that point. So, but you can see where there's buildings that surround around it. So there's, like, a circular tower to, like, one side of it, kind of near the middle. There's some, like, other buildings that kind of surround around it.
So all I need to do is get on top of one of those buildings and then just jump.
Yeah,
Got
there's from what you can see, there's door-wise, there is one door.
Of course, there's only one.
Well, actually, okay, to be more specific, there's technically two, right? But it's the thing of, to be more specific on it, the other door, the bigger door, this is kind of one of those things where I would imagine you just wouldn't imagine to go into it. You can if you want, but that door is like the one that they seem to be putting a lot of the carriages in and out of. So that's probably the carriage that they're actively using to like get carriages in, transport stuff. Yeah, probably not the smartest to go to that door. Besides that, you can't see too much into the inside without having to try and get up close, and getting up close could get you possibly spotted. So I don't imagine, yeah. But you can see there are windows. You're seeing like there's like maybe just like kind of like slowly scoping around by going through the alleyways. You can see there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, around like 5-ish windows. There could be another one that you haven't noticed, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 5 windows, 2 doors, and the wall seems to be made of some type of like heavy dark brick. So it's pretty well fortified. And the fact of, like, it's not a broken down wooden shack or something, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so... the real question is, how am I
Dynamite will
gonna...
not solve
There's not a
my
chimney,
problems.
is there?
No, not in a warehouse. There wouldn't be a chimney.
Okay.
There's probably a skylight.
Is there a skylight? That
Have
would
you
be
gone on
even
the
more
roof?
conspicuous. I can't get onto the roof without physically climbing up there.
Truth.
I guess I'll find that out when I get there.
Yeah, when you properly go there that day. You can always try
Boy,
that.
here we go.
Alright.
Hey, little bird.
Birds can't talk.
This
You wouldn't
is
be able to tell
true.
me anything.
And I don't think you'll have a druid that can actually speak with animals properly, so...
Not anymore.
No. Well, I mean, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Can we mention that Mr. Whiskers, your only druid, didn't have speak with animals, but it's because he didn't need it. He could just talk naturally without the problem. Oh, man. All right.
I do know that Loki would let the dwarf know and to quietly spread the word. They're gunning for the armory.
You can see, like, when you told him that, he had already started pulling out pieces of paper. You get the idea he might be essentially, what he will probably do is he will write out information about what's going to be happening in a very coded format.
And stick them in the sweets.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So in other words, he's
Just
going to pre-prep the rioters via sweets and encoded writing.
Dude, oh boy.
You know, rogues have thieves' cant. They have some of their own version of that, essentially.
Dude, candy can't.
And can't.
And because Kirla has paid for everything,
Yep. The
Ooh,
Navy
there's no
can't get
money.
suspicious.
it's paid for by an anonymous person who wants to spread the joy and tastiness.
Exactly.
Huzzah!
Huzzah. But yeah, so that'll
Gonna
get
burn this place to
him.
the ground.
That means he's gonna be delivering 150 cupcakes. So
Oh,
there's 150 cupcakes going throughout the village.
dude, just the concept, right? You see this dwarf walking with this like 30-foot stack of cupcakes.
Just like carriage of cupcakes.
Just a carriage, pulls one off,
Just a
sets
carriage
it
with
down,
different
a
layers.
tiny note,
Yep.
walks away, puts another one up, tiny note. Like,
Yep.
it's just
Yep.
fucking-
Oh man. But yeah, trust me, that'll definitely do something.
I hope.
Oh man, but yeah, that'll allow you to do that. It's like I'd say at this point it's like a little bit past afternoon, so it's like probably around evening time. You know, you're starting to burn through the daylight at this point.
Yeah,
So-
Loki's heading towards the boat.
Same with
Okay.
Pirla.
All right, Usagi, is there anything else you wish to do after scoping out that area?
Well, I've already gotten jewelry for the ladies. I have no. Well, I don't think I actually gave the other thing to Asya, did I? If it's not that.
You didn't get to do that yet because you hadn't gotten back there yet.
Well, then I will do just that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Loki carrying a barrel of candy as if it is a barrel
The important-
of alcohol.
Dead checks.
It
Usagi-
works.
Usagi does not play favorites. That's the correct way to do it.
Yeah, trust me, in a relationship like that, yeah, no, you really shouldn't. Like that. That is how things go.
I'm not
Up in
stupid.
flames.
I'm not stupid enough to do that, especially not with a stalker.
No, oh yeah. No, things would go bad. Weirdly enough, that a relationship already is kind of playing with fire when you really think about it. Like,
Well, yes, but she seems to be okay with the other one, so.
yep. As long as you run that stuff by her and she's fine with it, you're in the good. It's when you pull someone in without asking her. That's when things might get dicey.
Oh, I'm not planning on pulling anyone else in.
That's smart.
Unless somebody dies. Unless somebody
The
dies.
second
But
generation.
oh god, don't make me play a half. Don't make me play a half Harrigan, half Tabaxi / Dole / whatever.
Dude, I
Do
can't
those
wait
even
to make you
exist?
play as your son. Dude, listen, anything can exist in my world.
Oh god.
I had a player that played as a sentient wheel of cheese before.
Oh lord.
That was a nightmare. And then they wanted to play a sentient banana afterwards. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. No. That's where I draw the line.
I will allow cheese because I've seen someone else do it, but banana, no.
Banana now. Oh, man. But
So
yeah.
that's where Algonzo cheese comes from.
No, Gonzo was a
Beans
separate
of
thing.
cheese is something completely different.
We're getting sidetracked. Okay. We need to get back on track, y'all. So. Ta-da. No. So, Flex.
Ta-da.
You,
So they get back to the ship.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, yeah, y'all gotta walk back to the ship. Ublex, is there anything you wanted to do while they're making their way back, by the way? Like, was there anything you wanted to do? You were already kind of getting there before them. Because you had Leo with you, and you were doing your little swingy thing. Got back from the cafe, you had some food.
Got some food. Swag Nation.
Swag Nation, you got your Yeezys on.
My Yeezys! I
Your
can take that shit off!
Yeah.
Your
I
Yeezys
really-
and your nun club.
I really hope Ublex uses that item at some point,
Dude,
but
one
literally
day.
at no point has Ublex used her Yeezys. They're just there.
I'm
They're
waiting
just for show.
I'm waiting for the day you use that to make, because it's called cloud steppers. I'm waiting for the day that you just make clouds, use them as stairs to go up, just directly up, and just jump off and elbow drop somebody. I'm waiting for that day.
Is that the plan?
I don't know.
If I had
boy.
those damn shoes on, I'd be doing that every fight. Just in more
Every single
creative
fight.
ways.
Dude.
More creative way.
Oh man. But yeah, what do you do? Do you
I
want to
will
do
turn
anything
into a
specific, or are you just kind of just doing idle
Do I
stuff?
even have enough time to cook?
I mean-
let me cook!
They spent some extra time doing some extra stuff, so you would have had time, I'd say, to cook before they get back.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! We're making rabbit stew, baby!
Oh. All right, rabbit stew.
We are not telling Usagi what's in the stew.
Just tell him it's
Oh,
raccoon.
God.
Just tell him it's raccoon.
Are you? I don't care. I hope you don't. I hope you realize that I don't care about eating rabbit.
Oh, I know we
Yeah,
had
it's
this
not- they're not
conversation,
sentient.
but
They're not
Yeah.
sentient. It's fine.
not sentient. It's fine.
That's the biggest
It's a big rabbit stew.
It's not. It's not the same. Like this isn't like.
Okay, but last time Kirla brought it up, you were like, I prefer not to think about that.
Yes, that's exactly the problem. I prefer not to think about it. So if I think about it too much, I know it'll hurt my brain.
Starts taking psychic
Freddy
damage.
It's like thinking about where your food comes from too much makes you uncomfortable, so you don't.
I've never thought about that.
Don't.
Well,
Exactly where
Well,
my food
actually,
comes
okay.
from.
Well, actually, I
Me
guess
thinking
more
about
like-
eating the tripe in my noodle.
Actually, I guess
Don't-
more to be
don't-
more specific, I have because my grandpa was a farmer, so. But like more of like it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to word it.
There's a
Also, I just
difference
noticed that-
between thinking about it and letting it upset you.
Yes. All right.
Yep.
So, what you cooking? Are you actually cooking rabbit stew?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
no,
Sick.
actually.
Yeah. All right, yeah, cool. Yeah, so go ahead and roll me that performance check. Let's see how well you do it. Maybe you can get your group some inspiration. That is on the nose of what you
Okay.
needed. Yeah, no, you're
Oh,
good.
remember I have advantage on it.
Yeah,
22.
you have advantage because you know you're killing it.
I'm
Um,
killing him. Fucking killing it.
Yeah, you're killing them.
I'm killing
Yeah,
him.
because we've also got Tito.
Who you kill?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, you got Tito too. Yeah, so you, Tito, and does anyone else there that can help out? Okay, someone's here. Who's helping you out actually? Oh.
Who's here? Oh.
Okay, so looking at the crew here, right, y'all? Looking at the crew here. You have Gilnart still here. Kashashe's over here. Lavana's here right now. Varara's here. Shindeo is here. I know, crazy. Leo's here.
Crazy.
And Benjamin's here. The others are still out and about.
Gee.
Yeah, and funny enough,
Leo?
Benjamin's the one that's going to be helping you. So, Benjamin and Tito are the ones that are helping you out in the kitchen.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cook some food. Fucking good. That's all I wanted to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you absolutely chef it up in that kitchen. You make the best rabbit stew you can think of. Like you imagine it, and
Uh-huh.
then it's just there.
Oh,
just how
fuck
good
I
it
yeah.
imagine it.
Yeah, you imagine it, and it's just that good. It's just that good. You see like a Darla show up and put it there. You don't do that.
What?
I just saw some
Huh?
pepper.
Huh?
What was that?
What's up?
No, continue.
Alright.
It's-
Alright. Alright. But yeah, no.
Don't cut that.
Alright. But yeah, no, you can make that 100%. So anybody who eats the stew, which I'm going to imagine is everybody because nobody's eaten on the crew today, besides you and Shindeo, and Leo, they'll just get inspiration. So you guys will be able to start, when you guys go to do that riot thing,
Good.
the whole stealth thing, all that, y'all will have
Good.
inspiration to work with.
Fuck yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
We're
So
gonna
you get
need it.
inspiration onto your sheet. You got food and inspiration.
good.
It's food and inspiration, just a reminder, it lasts for 7 days and then it goes away. So make sure you use it within the week in game.
Good.
I still
yeah.
had another bit of inspiration. Forgot to use it. It's been replaced.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man. That being said, you guys can meet up at the ship if there's anything you guys want to do at the ship, talk with each other, that sort of thing before the next day starts. Let me know.
Loki would walk on the ship, around, spot a new person.
Yep.
Loki was just, and you're different. You're new.
Oh,
Who are you?
right. Leo. One of the
Ah,
Royal
okay.
Knights, or kind of was one of the Royal Knights.
Oh.
Ulex brought me
Wait.
here.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did you go by in
He
the
can
Royal
help
Knights?
us.
I was the Tome Knight.
Have you heard of him? I just met the guy.
Funnily enough, I ran into a red-headed woman.
No.
Oh, what?
Said
Is it-
she's been keeping track of a farm.
Oh, Cassandra.
Oh.
Said that there's a bunch of kids up there.
Yes, that's
Is
why I
that-
gave my home away. So she
Oh.
could actually have a place to take care of those kids.
Oh. Fair enough.
Well, you'll actually come in handy then.
If I can get a hold of my tome, I'll be even better. It's not like I'm completely useless without my tome. I've learned to fight in a martial sense as a wizard, but I'm better with my tome.
Loki would sit there a moment and just go, here you go. as he would pull off an arcane grimoire +2
All
and
right.
give it to him.
You just look at you and just go, well, I appreciate that. I will happily take that.
That's what I use typically for my magic, but I can just channel it through my own blood, so I can kind of cheat.
Also, we have a lot
Lucky.
to discuss.
And I've got a plan that I haven't gotten to share with everybody else.
Sounds like
I've
we have
also
some
got
talking.
a thing to do,
Indeed.
which you can actually help me with since you're the one who gave away the farm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let her go first, since hers is probably simpler.
So what
Well,
do you need?
I need you to help me get to that farm and get all of the kids back to this boat.
That shouldn't be too hard. There's like a half a day's travel up and half a day's travel back. We'd also be passing by the old captain of the guard. We'd be passing by his house in the process. He lives fairly close to me.
Fair enough. And the reason we need to get those kids here, my companion will explain.
I got to talking to one of my old friends, and he and I both really, really, really hate tyrants.
Mm-hmm.
So, we pretty quickly formed up a plan. Or, well, I guess for once I'll take credit. I formed up a plan
Holy shit, you're taking credit?
Nah. I formed up a plan to how we can quickly, hopefully, deal with the entirety of the Navy encampment here. Get rid of the tyrant, the king, the new people, and the captains and everybody else. It's going to involve us. He would motion to his pirate crew.
Yep.
And Captain Rydon's crew. They're going to be helping us out. The Navy has, I was talking to Rydon, and, well, I kind of noticed just by me talking, I almost got people sparked up into a riot.
Again.
Which he would go, I have a bad tendency of being very,
Persuasive. Vindictive.
I give people the spark they need to actually do something. It's a bit closer.
Convincing.
Yeah, that. But here's the problem. I've been made more than aware that, well, you people mostly are magic casters from what I've gauged, and the Navy said no magic.
Yes, basically. Even the marshals of the Royal Knights were magic casters to some degree. The only non-magic caster within the Royal Knights was the captain.
Well,
The shield was a magic caster, and so was the bow.
I've got quite a simple plan. Give the people everything they want back. Breach the armory, get everyone out of the way. Breach the fort, kill the captains. And then go straight in and kill everybody else. Actually, not even kill them. I'm gonna give the tyrant to the people. Because he's gonna get what he deserves.
Knowing them, they'll probably want to stone him.
That's fine.
Or if the captain gets his own word in it, he might have a better option to them. If he can get through the people's rage. I'm pretty sure the captain has talked lightly about wanting to put him into the mines and let him suffer through what everybody else has dealt with.
That sounds like a fair plan to me.
Wow. My plan is to wrap him up in my chains and just drag him, so.
We'll probably need to
Once
knock
we're
him
done with
unconscious first. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
a Navy person at one point, so he will actually have combat experience.
I'm not surprised.
Well,
I'm
that
prepared to
explains
deal with
why
that.
it's so behind him.
I have a question. How much did this Navy... Do you know how much this Navy guy liked acid to the face?
I never met him. I quit the day I heard that they were taking over.
Got it.
Same with the rest of the Royal Knights.
Of course, that's your goal.
Well, I plan. Well, if you can help, I don't know. I don't know if you want to help us kill everybody else and then get through to the tyrant, or if you want to help protect the people. I'd understand if you want to help protect the people, but I don't know how competent all of them are, and I don't know what equipment they're actually going to find in that armory. But I plan on breaking it open before we even get there.
If they can find actual magic casting items, they'll be fine. But if you have another pirate crew helping them, it might be fine. What's your plan with them? Are they going in with you to the castle, or are they staying behind?
I know at least his plan was to at least storm the fort, to storm the castle, but we were also both in the idea that it might be... We'd at least definitely kill the captains of the... that are in the fort, that'll be in the way, because those would be an actual problem for the people.
From my understanding, the captains, when everything kicks down, will probably be on their way to the fort from the castle. So if we can break through the fort, get past the grunts, and meet the captains on their way to the fort on the path to the castle, that'll be the best interception we can afford.
Then I'd say we gun for that.
We should.
And, you could say I've already spoken to quite a few people in the city. And I've got a few birds flying around talking to people.
Mhm.
One
Fair
being
enough.
a dwarf, and then one being a mouse.
The baker is quite a nice
Fair
one.
enough. The mouse people here are rather rowdy, so won't take
Squeaky of
much.
Squeaky the ninth of the second generation.
Yeah, no, he'll get it around.
Oh, great. Perfect.
She would just... The baker is quite the gentleman.
Ah, yes.
It's a shame so
Foreman.
many people can't afford his sweets.
He's a good man. He used to be a barbarian. He retired a while back.
Oh,
That explains a dwarf running a bakery.
Mm-hmm.
also
he did-
sounded angry.
If I remember correctly, he took up the bakery life because he was trying to learn to deal with his anger. Because it got out of hand.
Well, there's a lot of people that are going to be getting sweets today.
Fair enough.
A lot of cupcakes.
Well, if I may put this in, I would recommend there's an Oni, I don't know if you know about him, he's up on the hill area. He might be of use. He lives near the captain and I. Or the captain of my old home. So he might
Would
be
he
of
happen to
worth.
be a red Oni?
Yes. He's a burly man. Just, don't sneak up on him. He will pull out a blunderbuss and he will send you to God.
Oh my.
We've already been recommended him.
Fair enough.
When I heard it was recommended that he'd be recruited if we can, but the biggest thing would be getting the islands getting to help the people first.
Of course, of course. Well, you just tell me where you want me. I don't mind helping with the king and I don't mind helping the people. It's really just where you want me.
I don't want.
After all, I've been invited into your crew, so at the very least...
Oh!
Yes, your slime friend, your chef.
Yes.
Ah, very good, Ublex.
They wanted me as a researcher.
Well done, Ubek.
Oh,
Well
that.
done.
Well, I hope you don't mind working with a witch.
I don't mind at all. I used to know a witch friend, though I haven't seen them in years.
Oh,
Indeed. I don't know if they're alive or not, though, either.
Huh.
That's for
Oh,
another
And I
night,
hate
though.
to say it, but
oh, fair enough.
we're going to be doing this soon. We need to get those children here as soon as possible. Especially if it's a half day's travel out.
Oh boy, and I think we've set it up as within the day or two we're going to need to. The
Within-
rioters will be getting very and see.
I would say maybe spend this next day figuring out everything you need to do. And then within the next day, your deadline, start it. They'll know.
If we can get the children tonight, then we don't have to worry about that.
That's fair
Will be
enough. You
real.
just want to make sure you don't exhaust yourself. Exhaustion.
Yeah, no, Loki literally just going like, that was my concern.
Though
Well,
you
after this
do...
wonderful meal from Ublex,
Mhm.
I honestly feel quite refreshed.
I don't. You've been up all day. What was it that he was looking? And you were trying to say something. What was it?
You do seem to also have some allies that don't require sleep. You kind of give a glance over to, you know, just a certain robot. They could bring the children, but I understand if you wouldn't want that, because I know you probably want to meet with the vice, well, not the vice, the captain. I would imagine, at least. If you're going to head over and
Yes.
deal with the children, you might as well deal with the rest at the same time.
Oh boy.
So,
Here's
you
what I
can
think
head
we
out
should
at night
do.
if you wish. Just don't overexhaust yourself. That's my only recommendation.
Here's what I think we should do. You said it's and Loki would go if you could. He would kind of direct me where I need to go to get there. I might be able to travel there. Wow, Usagi.
Yep.
Tomorrow, if you can at least scout out the armory. Probably don't breach
Already-
it yet.
I've already done that
Oh, lovely.
earlier. Yes, there's a bunch of windows. There's 5 windows on it. There's only one door that you can actually get into. The other one is used for carriages, and will probably be actively being used. I don't know what's on the roof because I haven't gotten the chance to get up there yet. But presumably, trying to get through there would probably be just as conspicuous. So, the current
Wow.
plan is to find whichever window is the least likely to get me in trouble and bust in through there.
Fair enough. Well,
Well, if you're going to be breaking into the armory, there's one thing that I do know about that might help you.
Oh?
The armory, they have mainly grunts working there, but they've trained, I think it's 2 dogs I've seen go in and out of that place. So, they do have 2 trained hounds. So if you're not careful, they might pick up on your scent.
That's useful. I have some shopping to do to fix this. Give me a minute.
Fair enough.
What kind of
I have a
hounds do they
plan.
have?
Well, you
Alright.
might want to wait until later in the day, because most shops are going to be closing down by then. But,
Oh.
it's nighttime.
Still-
yeah, it's supposed to be getting
Well,
around that time. Yeah.
Actually, wait. Ublex could probably help me.
Oh.
I'm gonna go to Ublex. Do you have any spices?
I have a few. I'm dying. I have a few. What are you looking for?
I need anything that would make dogs cough and sneeze, and not pick up me.
Sneeze.
That pepper would work, yes.
Dude, you make yourself sneeze.
I mean, I have pepper, but
I'm going to need. I'm going to need.
Pepper around a
I'm going
stick
to need some of that.
dynamite, Light it.
do you think cinnamon would
chuck it
work
into the
too?
building, Smoke bomb.
Pepper
Some-
works better. It causes an irritant to the nose. Makes the dog
Thank
snooze
you.
blind.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
acknowledges Loki's idea.
Okay.
I even.
you want me to grab some chocolate to
I'm
leave
not
around so they
blowing
can
them
eat it?
No. That's poison.
Loki
Aw,
legitimately
No.
was just like stick it
No, I just
dynamite,
need pepper.
no pepper.
please.
Okay.
We've got all those habanero plants.
We
that
do.
would
And a ghost pepper plant.
That really hurts
Okay.
a dog, though, right?
a ghost pepper. It'll be fine. Anyway, can I just borrow one of those ghost peppers? I'm just gonna,
Oh my
I'm just
God.
gonna crush it. I just need a few peppers. I'm just gonna crush them into little powder. I'm just gonna grind them up and put them in a bag. And if any dogs seem to bother me, I'll just dust them.
Oh my.
Okay.
Damn.
Honestly, all you have to do is put some on some piece of clothing that you don't want anymore.
I want all my clothing, please. Well,
Okay.
The point
So
is,
how-
it'll still be useful to have.
How many ghost peppers do you have, Issa, and how many are you giving him to grind up? From the kitchen.
From the kitchen. Let me check.
Yeah.
Like,
Because that determines how much powder he can make that'll be useful, how many charges he can get out of this.
Yes, it's time to mess with animals. Let's go.
mess with the animals is crazy work.
Dude, don't you just love the spell mess with animals? You gotta talk with animals, speak with animals, mess with animals.
We only have one ghost pepper. Only one.
I'm gonna need that.
Okay, so you can make like, I'll say you can make like one charge with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought you said dispel.
Okay.
Spell animal.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like it
wild.
just ceases to exist. I'm like, God, eh?
I think it's called disintegrate.
Well, here's the thing, right? The fact that they can't see me will probably like confuse them at least a little bit. So
It's weird. It's weird with animals because animals have been there's been active signs of like animals like knowing where something is when they can't see it sometimes and still just fucking lashing out at it. So it's just gonna be up to a roll if if a dog notices you and you're like cloaked. That's what
always-
it's gonna come down to probably.
there's always the possibility of shanking the thing if it like
Oh my
if it gets too
Damn.
What the fuck?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
What the hell?
Animals
man.
are not sentient, or at least I will. Here's the thing: I would prefer not to. Like,
yeah.
here's the
Yeah.
thing, that's not a rule. That like Usagi doesn't like killing things. That's a suggestion. If he has to,
We here
he
at
can.
Rum and Harbor do not condone violence against animals.
Nope.
I'm just saying. This ain't. He's not Batman. That's not a rule.
Yeah. I
Not
mean,
bad,
basically just kind of comes down to self-defense. If he has to,
Yep.
he will, type of thing.
Yep.
So what you're telling me is he's not got the rule of Batman where he won't kill, but he will cause permanent brain damage.
You would prefer to avoid that too, if possible.
Dude.
But if it's not possible, then you could.
Fucking hate that bullshit.
Okay.
Fucking hate that.
Anyway,
All right,
okay.
man.
Okay,
So-
well now, all right. Well, now I have the way to get past the dogs, probably.
Mm-hmm.
At least a dog.
A dog at the very least.
One dog.
Yep.
Singular.
Little doggo. I don't know dogs in Spanish. I'm sorry.
Perro. Perro.
Perro?
Yeah.
No, perro
Like
is
with double
English,
R's.
isn't it?
No, it's perro with 2 R's.
Oh, perro.
Yeah, you gotta roll the R.
Yo, I'm learning
Perro.
stuff tonight.
And then there's pero, which means butt in Spanish. Like, no,
Ah, that's
pero.
wild.
Así, but not like butt as in ass, but like butt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the conjunction.
yeah,
Yeah, I get you, Chief.
that's
okay.
a word.
It is.
That's what you call it.
Yeah, there's conjunction, there's adjectives, all that stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, I can hear Edgar's brain cells dying. There was more to what y'all need to say, wasn't there?
I can't. No.
Because
Oh,
you
he's
still gotta
gotten-
plan stuff, right?
Yeah, so Loki, and just to explain to everyone what the actual plan is. Well, Usagi, probably the second day, Once Usagi while Usagi's getting the armory opened, I will be triggering getting the rioters going. They'll charge the armory, get it open.
You're not going to need me for anything after I open that door, right? Because I would either like to steal everything I can get my hands on or leave.
Oh no, we're going after the king, and you're going to be needed for that. I'm going to need you to be stabbing people in the back.
Okay. So what is there a rendezvous point or something?
You just feel...
The road behind the fort. That's our gun point. Because that's where the captains will be.
You
Alright,
feel
alright.
just a very cold hand on
Road?
your left shoulder, Yusaki.
What the hell?
As you would see Shin lean in and just go,
Jesus Christ, man.
the king would have money.
Noted.
And jewels.
Noted, thank you.
He's on
really
my
good.
death
Some of the
list.
treasures would probably be in
Oh,
the
shit.
king.
on the list. Lovely.
So this list.
So wait. Okay. Cool.
I
Noted.
love Usagi like, hey, so can I dip? Everyone.
I
No.
I was asking.
Your communication, it works, you know?
Also, I have. Oh right, I need to update my health. I have 45 health now.
Oh yeah, you should update that, dude. Definitely update that.
There we go.
Oh man.
Or they would just.
Perfect.
I do believe most of the treasure would be in the hands of the king.
Oh boy.
Because this country's nearly broke, and I want to leave them as much as we can. No offense, but
Coins,
they're losing. They
pounds.
don't have much.
Oh, so don't take too much then, got it. Okay.
You
Take
might...
from the king, but
I thought the point was to rob the king.
no, the
Take from
point's
the
to
king,
kill the
but not the
bastard.
treasury.
I mean, no, I thought the point was to leave the treasury intact so that the people can have it.
Yeah, that is the point.
So then I can't rob the king. Or
I don't know.
Wait.
Is he the treasury?
The king
I would
will
assume-
most likely have things on him and within his room that would not be a part of the treasury. That's Leo, by the way, but...
Alright.
Ah, good.
Good.
So again, take from the
Okay.
king, not the treasury.
Leave the
Got it.
treasury.
Thank you.
Fucking mark the king. Well, don't mark the king. I want to feed him to the people.
If he attacks me first, can I kill him?
No.
I want the people deserve that kill.
Incapacitate, do not kill.
I'll try. I'll
And,
try.
shit.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
I said all right.
Um,
I can't see the screen.
he was like, and Shin, I do now knowing he's on your list.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to feed him to the people so the people could kill him. Because
fine.
these people have suffered long enough.
I don't have to be the one to kill him. As long as he dies eventually, that's what matters.
I think the other option is he is forced into... He works the mines till it kills him.
As far as Koskin would care, that's still a kill.
Grand.
Just make him
Sounds
scrub all,
fair to
make him
me.
scrub all the floors in the kingdom.
Dude, he dies due to just working a little too hard for his body to handle.
Hey, that would be good.
I mean,
I
it
mean,
is
would
possible.
certainly be
It
fitting.
is. It is.
Grind your fingers to nubs, fucker.
Oh, man.
Scrub all the floors in Hyrule.
Scrub the floors, and when it looks good, do it again, because clearly you're shit.
You didn't do good enough. Try again.
Scrub the floors until you can see your reflection, do it again, and then get to the grindstone. You're sharpening all the weapons
Yep.
under close security.
Hmm.
Oh, man.
Under this gun against the back of your head.
And then you're going out to the shooting range where you're going to be the target for spell practice.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal, quote
Oh yeah,
unquote.
non-lethal for us.
Anyways,
Alright.
It's right there by your foot.
wasn't there before.
Yes, it was.
Alright, so.
Yeah, I think that's everything.
Yeah. Probably is. If not, then you guys will figure it out. So, yeah, y'all can go get yourself some sleeps.
Oh, God, here we
And
go.
handle
Right,
the next
goddamn
day.
early.
So,
Oh boy. Can't wait
This-
to get some rest.
yeah, you guys all get some rest. Ublex, roll me a just a d20.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
5.
5? Okay.
That doesn't make it mean anything
So-
bad.
You miss your wife and kids.
Aww.
For this day, you really feel like you just miss them. Something about it just feels off. Like, man, where they at? Where they at, man?
Oh, is this an anniversary for Ublex?
Who knows?
the wife
There's
is
something about
dead.
your brain is just going, man, something. I don't know. Something's triggering the brain cells right now.
This is the day I lost them. And now I'm a plasmoid woman.
Yeah. Crazy how people
So-
change, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
Changes
Uh,
interesting.
The next morning would go up to Leo.
Okay.
She's just, okay, can you help me get to that ranch?
Yes. Anybody that needs to handle the captain or anyone up there probably should come along with us so we can at least point them in the right direction in the process.
Loki!
You would see Loki walk out downing a bottle of alcohol.
Ah, right on time.
Huh? Downs the rest of the bottle. Alright, I'm good to go. Whoa. Just sets the
Alright.
bottle near where Gildart's like bottle storage is. Just like sets it down like he got it. He's used to this bullshit at this point.
Did you have your morning smoke?
I just got up. Just like
Right, so that's going to be happening as we walk.
Loki just grabs me and is like, yes. He's just like anyone else want to come along? Oh right, one other thing. Fuck. It's just
Yes.
for the actual raid, Asta or Pike,
Yep.
one of you two. Whichever one of you would like to come along with us, please do. The other I'd like if you could stick around and help the people and keep them alive.
You'd see Pike look to you and just go, I'll work with the people. People need proper healing. Nothing against Elsta. Look, she does a great job, but I've had way more experience with it, so.
What the fuck is this tie? Like, the ones are on opposite sides.
Works for me.
Every number's on an opposite side.
I'll tell you on that one, man.
I assume I'm still allowed to use
Yeah.
this. Okay.
You'd also see Nathio. Kind of look to you and just go, I wouldn't mind coming along, by the way, if you need someone to help negotiate information or anything with another Infernal. I might be of use.
I
don't know that we'll need to negotiate any information, but having another Infernal would be good for getting the Red Oni.
Indeed.
Sure.
I'd be happy to oblige.
Let's set out. I at least plan to make sure the kids don't scream when they see us.
I want us to get back hopefully
Oh.
before nightfall.
Well, if you don't want them to scream, you should bring the friendly old man. He kind of points at Benjamin, and Benjamin's just like up on the crow's nest, not paying attention.
I don't know that he can make this trek.
I don't think he can make the walk.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
They can see the friendly old man when they get back.
Fair
Yes.
enough.
Benjamin will be better for keeping an eye on the kids when they're on the boat.
Hey Benjamin, what are you doing up there?
You see him just kind of stick his head up, and you just see, like, all you can see was his hair before. You see him, like, stick his head up, and you just see his eyes, and the goggles are over the eyes. You see him just look over and just go, chemistry. Lots and lots of chemistry.
Please don't set fire to the boat.
Try not to. I haven't done it before yet.
That's concerning.
Listen, you never know what might happen
he's
with
got
potions.
hundreds of years of practice. He'll be fine.
Indeed, indeed. Right now, I'm working on on a few more health potions in the process, and maybe a combustion one.
Oh,
Please don't set fire to the boat.
Like I said, no promises, but I haven't done it yet.
I also don't know if you're going to be able to help us with this fight, considering how long range it's going to be, unless you've got some super catapult.
You see him pull out off his wrist that slingshot, and then you see him like a little tiny little magnifying glass extend out as like a sniper scope. And you see him look to you and just go, I've got it, mate.
I will be fascinated.
I
at
believe
that
it.
thing impacting.
Trust me, you'll get help from where you least expect it.
I believe it. Let's head out.
Alright. I guess I should ask Ublex, what are you wanting to do within this day? Because I kind of have an idea of what Yusaki, what, and the others are doing. What are you trying to do within this day? Because you're like the one person that didn't have an actual task, I'm realizing. So, what are you doing?
I really don't know what I'm gonna do.
Do you want to go with one of them? Do you want to try and, like, storm the Navy base without them?
No,
Like-
no, no.
You could have a drinking contest, like bring them over to the ocean and be like, I bet I could absorb more water than you, and then just, I don't know.
Who am I gonna do a drinking contest?
Drinking contest, problem, it's like seawater. Everybody else standing there like, dude, I'm gonna get sick if I
Do you
even touch that.
I'm gonna.
That was a crispy crunch.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, that was crispy.
Oh my god.
That's a good
Sorry.
crunch. No, you're good. That's funny.
I'm gonna. Did we get inspiration from the food I made last night?
Yes.
Oh shit. Alright, I will not cook for you guys anymore.
Damn.
What can I do? I want to join Usagi.
So you're joining
What?
Usagi.
He said,
What?
what?
Why?
That's probably not a
Joining
good
you.
idea.
Good idea, good idea.
No, I'm
Yes.
filthy.
Great idea, I can help you.
Best idea.
No.
Yeah, ever. Come on, come on.
Bro, you have the
No.
biggest distraction right with you right now.
You're not gonna feel bad. You're not gonna feel bad if I tell you to do something to get something else off my ass.
Oh. You want me to help with your ass? Yeah.
No.
Listen, I mean, if he needs help with that, he can
Hiking
just
session
contact
starts in
Yanessa.
10 seconds.
All I need you to do is make noise. All I need you to do is make noise somewhere.
Right, Yanessa.
Oh yeah, I got spells for that.
Yanessa, how you
Good.
feeling?
God damn it. There it is.
Yes.
Okay, so nothing for Usagi today. What about this boy? Of course, okay. I'm gonna get back to that later.
You raggedy bitch.
What'd I
That's a
do?
DM.
What'd I do? I did nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So what's going on? Let's kick it up with going up that little mountain area, and then we'll try and bounce in between. Cause you guys got like a few things up there, so we'll try and bounce between you and Usagi.
Yeah,
and
so
Usagi's
we're avoiding the city though, right?
yeah. Essentially, he's taking you through the back road area. Cause it's like I'm gonna be real. Cause y'all obviously have to leave y'all had to leave the village outside the village just to get back to the ship. He doesn't even take you into the village, like straight up. Like y'all immediately start going off into like the way bigger hill area, which would eventually lead you onto like a rocky path on the mountains. So.
Cool.
Yeah. Again, it's like a half a day's like travel of just like going up this like steep rocky mountain path. Like it's definitely one of those things where it's like if you lost your footing properly going up this thing, there's a good shot you're taking a damn good tumble. So weirdly enough, it's good for defense. So that might be one of the other reasons why the captain's been living up here. Because, you know, like, oh, the Navy's like, oh yeah, let's storm his house. Yeah, he sends you down the mountain. Have fun being a tumbleweed for the next 5 minutes. So, it is a good defense area. But yeah, he'd lead you guys over there. It's like, I'd say probably like 3/4 of the way to the travel of his house. That he'd kind of point out the captain's house, because where the path would kind of divert, and he would just kind of point to the path where it starts going more to the right. He would just go, if you head down that path, you'll run into the captain's house, and if you go further, you'll run into The Onis.
You go further, you'll run into what?
You go in further, you'll run into the Onis.
Ah. Do we want to split up? Half of us go, some of us go for the kids, the other half, the group of us head over here.
I'll go for the children.
Okay.
You're more than likely to be able to speak the same kind of chaotic language for the captain.
Perhaps. I do know that you wanted to travel at night, but at least we know we won't get near us while in the woods. Or in the hills.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so Loki will head off. He'll go, anyone else gonna go with me? Come with me. He would point to the Opal. I'm blanking on his name.
Nathio.
Nathio. He'll go, Nathio, probably best you come with me.
Oh, but of course, I'll come with you.
Cause Oni. He's just failing.
Not to mention, Opalum would scare some of the kids.
Oh, come now. I'm very well mannered. When I need to be.
There it is.
The other shoe.
Loki goes, I'm pretty
Alright.
similar. He just walks
And-
off.
So as you two start walking off, you hear from behind you, Lindry. Yeah, alright, let's get going. We got this. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Shoot, come on, let's go.
Alright. Alright.
As you realize, Kasheshe
Okay.
followed you guys the whole time.
Alright, I have a plan.
Shay,
Alright.
what are you doing here?
Well, you know, I heard that there was gonna be kids, and I know that kids like cats, so you know, I kind of figured something might work with that.
Alright.
I kind of like a fluffy mascot in a weird way, so it kind of works out.
Fair
I'm a
enough, I
fluffy
approve.
mascot.
And Loki
Honestly, that's probably also why she would have taken Miko, so.
Yeah, I mean, like,
talking about?
I mean, honestly, if Yusaki wasn't here, then I'd just set him here so I could stay at the ship and continue doing my business. But since I know that kids are idiots, and the other fluffy one is gone, I figured I'd be the next one.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and I probably shouldn't be a mascot anyway. I'm too adult. Anyway,
No, you really shouldn't be.
Anyway,
I-
Usagi goes back to his area.
yeah.
Hello, everyone. Fades into nothing.
Oh man. Okay. So, Lindry,
Right.
you will continue to like head the rest of the way, essentially, to get to his house, to Leo's old house, to the ranch.
Yeah.
Where you would start making your way in, and I want to mention it's kind of crazy hearing that there's a ranch on like a mountain. Not a very common thing. Normally you want like flatland, grassland, that sort of thing. They've made it work. They've made it work somehow. But it rather than having like cattle, you know, like the typical thing for ranches, they have essentially like mountain sheep that they've been raising. Mountain sheep and
Go.
aka rams. Rams and goats are different. So you've got rams, mainly. You do have a few goats, but mainly rams, a few goats. And you can see where they have, like, a pen area that they have for just, like, you know, rabbits. Lots of rabbits. But you can see where the kids are kind of, like, helping out with the ranch. Just kind of, like, tending to the
Nico, leave
animals.
the bunnies
type of
alone.
thing. Yeah, Nico will not mess with the bunnies, hopefully. They're trained.
Miko was given a command.
Yep,
Miko will
Yep.
not touch the bunnies.
good.
I just like the idea of Miko looking at one of the bunnies as it's like hopping around his legs, and he's like, I must resist.
You've been told to leave the bunnies alone. I will leave the bunnies alone.
I won't step on it just so it stops bumping into me.
Even though you're about the size of a mouthful. Fuck.
Oh, God. But yeah, you can see where Cassandra's at, the ginger hair lady. You can see that she's just kind of like, she's just talking with one of the kids, essentially. Just checking on them.
Kirla would wait and then approach.
Okay.
You know, wait for Kid to get their shit handled.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's just like normal kid thing, just dumb, just trying to figure out, whether, you know, like if they can go play type of thing. Like they got their chores done, can they go play type of thing. That's all it is.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, they'd go run off over to a tree where there's like two other kids. You see Cassandra just kind of
Willow
look
would
over.
walk up, with Miko following behind.
I'm Kasheshe.
And
Oh, you're
Kasheshe.
back.
Yes,
Hi. Hi.
this is Kasheshe. He's our shipwright.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Right. It was good to meet you, Kasheshe. I don't think I ever got to properly introduce myself. Cassandra, sorry about that.
Hila.
Good to meet you. So you said you could get the kids to a safer area?
Yes.
That's appreciated. Right. Well, I guess we should get that going.
Yes, we should. It's quite the trek down, but it'll take us away from the village.
That's more than fine. Right. Okay, well, I'll go grab the kids and, we'll get this going. And you see her just kind of hit, like, you see, like, near, like, where the house is at, they have, like, a bell on, like, this, like, outer patio, essentially. You see her just start ringing this bell, and you see those kids come running. So you can tell she's got the kids pretty well under control. She probably uses that to get their attention when something is awry or when it's dinner time, that sort of thing. So, you're seeing, like, it's a mixed match of kids. Like, there's a few kids that are around just, like, probably just 5 or 6. And you have, like, 1 or 2 that are, like, teenagers. So you have a mixture of different ages.
Honestly, the 5 and 6-year-old can probably ride on Miko's back.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's big enough.
Yeah, Miko is big enough. Oh, man.
Dog.
Hey, don't hate on my giant fucking
No,
dog.
I'm saying that it's like from the child's perspective, they are the size of his leg. Like they are
He is horse.
tiny.
Oh, man.
How tall is he anyway?
Dude, runners are huge.
Miko's big. They're like,
They're like 5
4
feet.
Yeah, they're big.
Dune runners are 5 feet tall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
They are enormous creatures.
Yeah,
They
they're
also
big.
hunt in packs in the desert, so it's like, oh
That's
god.
just taller than me.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's why I can run you over.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's not tripping you. No, it's knocking your ass to the ground.
Oh boy.
Oh, man. Right.
I mean,
Well,
it's bigger than Loki
Yeah.
in his kitsune form, so.
Yep. You would see.
And Miko's about 2 years old at this point.
Yeah. You see 2 kids run on over, or not the 2 kids, the kids run on over. You see her just kind of give a genuine drill, just like, all right, you're gonna go to the back of the line. You're staying in the middle. You're stupid, or you're clumsy. You're staying middle area. That sort of thing.
You're here.
Yeah. So it's kind of that thing of like she'll probably be trailing behind the line to make sure none of the kids follow her, any type of thing. She's like stationed some of the older kids, like the teenagers especially, like near middle and front areas to kind of catch any of the younger kids, that sort of thing. So,
Yeah.
and she kind of looked at you like, well, that's about it. We can't really do anything for the animals, but I'm sure they'll be fine. I don't imagine Navy are randomly going to go up the mountain and kill a few sheep and then run back down. So.
I honestly feel like one of the younger ones probably took a bunny with them.
Try.
They might try, but they would definitely get sent back to the pen by Cassandra. I'm gonna be real. Like, it's like they try, it's like, yeah, no, put that back. Okay.
Howie.
If there was any
Hell yeah.
attempt, she got it out of the way before you even got to realize, type of thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you guys can head down the mountain and get the kids into a safer spot, essentially.
Yep.
It's not really a big ordeal. It's just one of those things where you just kind of have to go out of the way to actually do it, type of thing. So, yeah.
They carefully make their way down.
Yep.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! Usagi, just double remind me exactly what you're aiming to do. Usagi?
Yep.
Yeah, double remind me what exactly you're wanting to do again, just so I'm remembering correctly.
I'm going to the frickin' I'm going to the place to try to watch for anything that might seem useful. Unfortunately, I can't. There's nothing. Are there 5 windows on all sides of the building, by the way?
Yes. So, in fact, actually, you realize, you might have said there might be 5. When you get to a very specific angle, you realize there is 1 more window. There's 6 in total. So the thing is, with the windows, there's, like, if you go through, like, the main normal door, right? The normal 1x1 door that people normally typically walk through, and not the carriage door, there's 1 window right beside that to the left. And then there is... Actually, you know what? I can drag you over to the map.
Oh, good.
Let's do that.
Oh,
Because there's a
Good.
map for this. Yeah, I prepped stuff for this. Hopefully that fog of war is working correctly. Is it?
I don't see the warehouse, but yeah.
Good, good. Yeah, so you just see the walls, right?
I
And
see
then
a
the guards-
path
Path?
and nothing
I see a
else.
Oh,
forest path.
okay. I see what's going on. Hold on. Roll 20 bugged out. Try that.
Okay, that's useful. All right.
There we go. Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's a separate thing. And I don't even know if that'll
All
actually
right.
get used, by the way. That's just like a random map that I have there in case anything happens type of thing. Like, I'm gonna be real.
Okay, so clearly this is the best way to go. This way.
Yeah.
Because it's far enough away from the guards. The only problem is how do I break a window without it being, like, making too much noise? Well, Can they be opened from the outside? Can I tell from this distance?
From this distance, roll me.
That is the real question. Because if I can't open it from outside, then...
My brain had to think whether or not this is perception or investigation. I'm going to say this is an investigation. So roll me an investigation check. That's how
Well,
you're going to
good
see
thing I'm
whether I
very
can
good
see
at that.
Yeah.
Alright, dial it. Alright, new die. Let's see how well you perform.
Just for those who don't know, the
That's
window,
a dirty 20!
the window he was talking about was also sick. The window he was talking about, there's
Okay, wow,
there's
this
2
die is
windows
treating me
to the
very well
right
already.
side, 2 windows to the left,
Mwah.
1 to the back, and 1 to the front, essentially. So he was pointing at the 1 to the back, and someone pinged the 1 on the right.
I didn't.
Yeah, this
Uh,
one on the right might also be good because there's building there.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah,
Bit
but
of
I have...
cover.
well, yeah, but I can climb anyway, so that's irrelevant. The question is... The important question is, can I get the window open from the outside?
Sure.
Or do I have to...
Okay, so when you start looking towards this window, you start kind of like you're kind of looking at it from like the alley, essentially, trying to keep your distance
Yep.
in the process. From what you can tell, it looks like it probably can be opened. It's most likely locked, but you might
Oh,
be
yeah,
able
that's
to
not-
unlock that. So
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good. Good, that'll be great. Okay, it doesn't have curtains or anything, does it?
You can see that most of these typically have curtains.
Fuck!
Which would make sense because warehouse armory. Normally,
Okay.
Normally, people wouldn't want people looking into a place like this.
Okay, so... Alright, I have a plan. I
Okay.
have a plan. Okay.
There is a window that is open. 2 of them, but they are
Which-
near the carriage
Guard.
door. It's on the carriage door
Nope.
side. So
Nope, not
yeah.
doing those. Okay, so
Yeah.
clearly...
Go invisible and then just walk up.
Why the
Okay.
fuck did I not think of that?
You could also have Ubux hit a sick jig in front of them to distract.
No.
Okay, I tried.
Ooh,
I mean,
Ublex's
there's
job-
nothing stopping Ublex from being one hell of a distraction.
Ublex's
I can
job...
be a good distraction, thank you.
Yeah,
Ublex's job is to be the lookout and blow something up if something...
Oh my god.
Do you have dynamite? Do you have dynamite?
I still have dynamite.
Ublex
Yeah,
does
remember?
have dynamite.
remember
Tito
Cheeto
gave it to him.
gave me some?
Ublex's job is to cause a massive explosion and drive everyone away from me if something terrible happens, which will be communicated by me sending out Cinder.
All right.
if-
I have
If I-
3 sticks
if-
of
if
dynamite,
I se-
by the way.
If I send out Cinder and like he flies out of that building, blow something up.
Oh,
That's the plan.
man.
I
He's
gave
gonna
my
be a good
dynamite to the knoll.
Borf.
There we go.
Which reminder, from my understanding, unless I misunderstood y'all's plan, you're not breaking into it until the day after, right? Just so I understand y'all's plan.
Not today, but tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. So you're just kind of scoping stuff out a little bit more. Yeah, cool.
Yep.
So you're cloaking yourself and you're wanting to go up to one of the windows to kind of look in?
Yep.
Okay, so roll me a stealth check with advantage. And the guards
Here
that
we
are
go.
near that door area will just roll disadvantage. Or actually, what? I just realized I'm like double
was looking
coding
at
that.
this
Shouldn't
one.
it just be one
I
of the
thought it was.
two? I think it's just. I think you just get advantage, right? Is that what it is, or is it they just get disadvantage? No, they get disadvantage. You don't roll with advantage.
All right, plus 11. Here we go.
Invisibility always fucks me up in D&D. Yeah, they just roll with disadvantage. So roll
Okay,
your
that's a
one.
20. Okay, that's a 25.
25,
My
not
first
bad.
roll.
Yeah, so you just
That's
get you
15
get the.
for my other roll.
No, okay, it's
So
fine.
25, baby.
Yep. It should have just been that one roll. I'd gone woo, but it's fine. Either way, the first roll is the better roll anyway, so it doesn't matter. to this.
Excellent.
So I'll roll see how they do. They're grunts, so
That
they
is
don't
really
have a high chance. Like
Good.
that's the first roll for the first guy. He doesn't notice. You can see the grunt on the right of the carriage door. He doesn't look like he notices anything, but the one on the left, you see him kind of go, look around lightly. It doesn't look like he's noticed you yet, but it looks like he might be on to you if you're not quick about getting yourself out of this. Because it's that thing like he's
Okay.
looking around like, I could have sworn I saw Pebble get kicked. Huh? Hold up.
Okay. Okay.
So
Well,
left's
quick, I
starting to
just
get a
need
little
to-
antsy. Yeah.
Well, quick. I just need to look in the window I was trying to get into. It was this one, I believe. Or
The ones that were open are Bing Bong
yeah, these. Okay.
and Bing Bong. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I need to know.
So you're
So-
looking near the top one. Okay, yeah. So you're looking
Yeah, that one.
through the open window that is closer to the window you actually want to go through. Cool. So
Yes.
you look in, right? And
Yep.
you actively just wait. You're 4 feet tall, right?
That's correct.
Okay, cool. So you're like just barely looking in, like you're having to get up on your tippy toes, kind of like looking up. And the first thing you see is you are getting mooned because you're just seeing some guy's ass because he's just like crouching down for something. And then he moves out
What?
the way because there was a Navy guy that I was actively
Did-
working on something.
Was he not wearing pants?
No, he was wearing pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can see he made a mess. There was a barrel that fell over, and just a
Okay.
bunch of stuff just fell onto the ground. So he was actively
Okay.
picking it up. But you can see. I'll actually let me fog of war reveal areas, and then yoink. You can see like around up to here. You can't seem to see anything past that. But you can see where there's like
Okay.
some crates and some barrels in this room area. You can see where there seems to be some stuff kind of like covered over, some type of like furniture maybe? Something's in
Okay.
there that's been kind of like covered over with like towel essentially.
Okay.
But there's a bunch of barrels. There could be anything in there. There could be books. There could be weapons. There could just be nothing. You don't know what's in those. But there's definitely stuff. There's definitely barrels. So they are
Okay.
storing stuff here. This isn't just an abandoned thing that they're pretending they're protecting or something.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that is what you
Cool.
can see.
I'm gonna quickly go. And there's no second floor to this place.
Not from what you can see. It seems because you can definitely look up with your angle.
Good.
It just looks like there's a very high ceiling, but it doesn't look like there's anything past that. Like it doesn't look like there's a
Okay.
second floor from what you can see.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
There is always a possibility of simply like once I find out where the weapons are, just push one of the big shelves over
Yeah. Yeah. It's
while
that thing.
invisible. Just do that and just like
Just book it.
and then nobody will and then everyone will be distracted.
Yeah, again, like there's so many ways you can actually try and sneak around. You just gotta be creative.
Okay.
You don't know how many people are in here. That is the one thing. You know there's the 4 guards that are posted outside, 2 at each door area. And there's
Hey,
that
can
one
I
guy
look-
that you've definitely been able to confirm through there.
Okay, can I look in this window or
You
I'm
can
trying to
look
get
for
away
that-
from I'm trying to get away from here before this guy notices me.
So, it's the guy on the left. So that's gonna be whoop! I pasted another one. Hey, okay. So you see another guy duplicate out of nowhere.
What?
Nah, I
He
immediately him.
splits off by mitosis.
Yeah.
Anyway, I round the corner quick.
Yeah. You can run the corner. So when you get up to this next window, there's curtains in the way. But I'll see if they're see-through curtains. Because those are things. There are some curtains where they get like the really thin material. You know what I'm talking about? The really cheap ones.
Sheer curtains.
Yeah, sheer curtains. I'll see if it's sheer curtains or not.
Okay.
It is not. That was an App 4.
Okay.
So these are pretty solid. That you can't really see through them. You can try to look through
Very
a
opaque.
possible crack in between them.
I could try to do that. What do I roll for that?
Disadvantage perception, because that's kind of hard to look through.
Well, I have advantage on perception by default. So.
Okay, so just be normal then.
Oh shit!
Well,
dropped my die.
actually, hold on. The advantage, is that for hearing only?
Let me check.
Because that came from the Yanessa messing around with your ears, wasn't it? Could you
I
gain?
believe so.
Yeah, so that would be hearing only. So it wouldn't affect your sight. It would affect your perception with your ears, with hearing.
1 second. Okay.
So since this is a sight one, this would be normally a normal, but since you would have disadvantage, it would be a disadvantage. Because there'd be no advantage to cancel it out. If it was a hearing, then the advantage and the disadvantage would cancel each other out. You'd be rolling a normal. Does that make sense?
Yes. Is that a trait or is that?
That was the thing you got, because you should have gotten vulnerability to thunder in the process, but you should have gotten advantage to hearing perception specifically.
Okay.
That's when she made your ears really big.
Okay.
Yeah, I always recommend writing when those things are done. I always recommend like writing down a little note thing, but just in
I
case.
try to, but too much stuff happens. Anyway.
Oh, I know, dude. It is completely valid.
Next and.
Oh, hey, Rena.
Okay. So yeah, it's
Hey,
disadvantaged. All right, let me roll.
You got this, man. I believe in you. I believe in Steve.
So for
Acrid says
Ooh.
he's pretty sure he
Okay.
made a defeat.
Did you make it complete?
I got the same roll both times. It's a 15.
Okay, 15, cool. So with that bit, you can lightly, very lightly see just a little. So you
Okay.
can see like through this tiny little crack. You can see where there's like this little there's this little bit that you can see. So you can, it looks like there's some type of wooden cannon. Like,
Okay.
you can see that. You can't see much further than that through that little crack. But you can see there seems to be some type of wooden cannon over there.
Okay.
But yeah, you can see a little bit more.
Oh, no idea where the weapons are still. Okay.
Yeah, no exact idea. There's also a shot you might genuinely have to like go around, and if you're trying to help them locate the weapon, not just trying to unlock the door for them.
It might be useful to know that. That way I could. Well, I suppose I could check this door.
That's the window. That's the window.
Oh, sorry, window. I could
Yeah.
always check this window.
Yeah, so you go around the building a bit more to the window that's
Yep.
near the one that does have curtains. Does it have
Sorry,
a
I have
crack?
to roll perception again.
This one does not have a crack, so this one's completely covered.
Shit. Okay.
Apologies.
Okay,
There's
I'm
another
gonna
one
try
a little bit further
something.
down, though.
I'm going to try something really stupid.
Okay.
This is a good idea. Okay. I'm still invisible, right? So
Yes.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock on the window and then like go over to the alleyway
Okay.
in the hopes that someone notices, in the hopes that someone opens it
Okay.
and does something that might make my position a little more favorable.
Okay.
They can't see me. So,
So how hard are you knocking on this door, on this
Like-
window?
like I would knock on a door, you know, like
Yeah. Okay.
well
just
enough
so
to
I
get
know.
the attention of whoever might be near it, but not everybody.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Like knock, knock, knock. It'll be, and then just walk over here to hide.
Okay. Okay. I'll see if anybody hears it.
Please, let this work. This is a great idea. Maybe. Oh,
I'm currently
Come on,
editing
baby.
the feed to make it more clear.
okay.
Oh yes. Please, thank you. Thank you. Alright,
So,
cool.
Usagi, temporarily, I'm fucking with your sheet. I apologize.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Alright.
fine.
You
The
would,
non-DM is going, hi, excuse me.
you would
Excuse
see
me, pardon me, excuse me, gotta tweak this.
Okay.
You would see eventually there would be a guy that would kind of like lightly push aside a little bit of the curtain to try and look out.
Okay.
He does check, like he kind of like gives it a quick glance, and then he would close the curtain again.
No crack.
No crack. Oh, I mean, it's that thing like you see his face. You might be able to see like a
Okay.
tiny bit behind him.
Yeah, but that's probably not helpful.
Yeah, like it's the thing like you see a wall. Like
Damn.
you see what I'm saying? Like it's that weird thing of like the angle you're getting is mainly being blocked by the guy that's actually opening the curtain, sadly enough. I literally just try to like it's that thing of like I rolled to see like how he positioned himself and all that stuff, and yeah,
Okay.
that's just kind of how it went.
Well, okay. Alright, so...
Cause there was a shot, he was just like, all right, and swings the whole curtain
Alright.
open, but he didn't.
Alright, okay, fine. Alright, fine. I'm going for broke here. There's
Okay.
nobody on this side. I could probably get away with climbing up the wall to check out the roof without anybody noticing me.
Okay. So you do this. You can do. So are you using your amulet? Are you using
Yes.
gravity ring? Okay, amulet.
I'm using the tentacle climb amulet.
All right. Yeah. So you
How
use
many
your charges.
does
You
that
just,
have?
yeah, it's one charge a day.
Okay.
But you push down on it, and for the next 3 minutes, you have these little like astral like tentacles that
Are those
come out from
visible?
your back. I mean, they're technically visible by anybody. So yeah, they're astral. They can be seen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's, all right. Well, that might put a crimp in my style. Okay. Well, good thing I went up on this side. Anyway.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is
Fine.
it visible even while he's cloaked?
I mean, like, you know, they're going to be not noticeable when he's cloaked because it's part of his body, technically, for that little bit.
Okay.
I just
Okay,
mean,
good.
I thought you were just asking, like, just in general. In general,
Oh,
they're
no.
visible, yeah.
No. As long as nobody can see me while I'm invisible, that's good.
Yeah.
What is on the roof?
Dude,
Uh,
that fucking, just a straight nerf.
Dude, it's a
That
flat
would
out.
suck.
That'd be what? That's such a useless item for him suddenly.
It went from like S tier to useless.
It went
Like-
to S to F, man. Up on the roof, right? I'll see if there's any maintenance people up here. There's not, luckily. There was just a shot someone was actively working on the roof.
Oh God.
Luckily there's nobody on the roof working on
Okay.
it right now.
Alright.
You can
Is
see
there a chimney?
no
I assume
chimney.
not.
There would be no
Is there a
chimney in our
skylight?
house. There is a skylight, kinda. It's a very like rectangled skylight.
But that should tell me where the weapons are. I need to go look.
Po-
I'm gonna need to go look through there.
Possibly, yeah. So you can essentially you just get near the skylight. It's like center mass
Yep.
near the middle of the building.
Good.
So you can look down into it. You will need to roll me another stealth check doing so. Because be able to
Alright.
like you can peek over it lightly. And try to like look at it
24.
from different angles. Okay. 24. So that 24 who the fuck is doing that with their okay.
Acrid. Acrid was
Alright.
doing that with the roller.
Alright, so this is for the two grunts that are right underneath the skylight. These are disadvantaged because you are cloaked. They don't notice anything. What about the hounds? They're gonna be
Okay.
they're gonna be actually just rolling with normal because they're picking up on the sound.
Oh, Christ. Okay.
Yeah, because that's where dogs come into play. That's kind of the terrifying thing
Okay, but
about
can I
these
see-
things.
Okay, but can I? Okay.
Okay.
Well, they can't do anything if they're not. I mean, it's not going to be that obvious. They're not going to be able to catch on where I am immediately.
No, it's just
Okay.
more of like if they hear you, they might start barking, which would at least alert people. Luckily for you, one of the hounds missed by 1.
Whoa!
Oh!
Like, it barely missed you. They have a +7 to their hearing. One of them barely missed.
Good thing I've got a +11 to my stealth, baby.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can look in, and I'll actually. What the fuck are you? What are you doing? What are you?
Don't know.
Okay, so this is the bit of the skylight that you can, that is like just naturally there that you can see, where you can see two grunts like talking
Okay.
near like a sewage area. It looks
Okay.
like, again, someone made a freaking mess, because one of them is like actively mopping and the other one's yelling at him.
Yep.
Um,
Okay.
so that's the main bit. You can kind of like, I guess, squeak your way around to try and look around the building a bit. And this is
I will
such a...
do just-
Yeah,
I will do just that.
okay.
If it gives me any ideas, then
Okay, so this is
Jeez,
a
I
weird
know.
thing, because like you wouldn't coming out like going around the edges just trying to get different angles on it. You're not going to be able to see the entire building, obviously.
I figured that.
But,
But if it's something,
It's like an extra 5 feet around the normal square as well, unhighlight here for you. So you go around the right side, allowing you to see more of the left side, and you can see like it's just kind of more
Nothing.
floor. You can see what looks like at the very edge of your sight what might be a dog's tail. And you
Okay.
see the ending bit of a wall area. You then go around to like a different area. You can see like there does look like, again, you're seeing at the very edge. You seem to see a little bit of a wall, and what looks like might be some type of wooden shelf, maybe. You're taking a gander, but you can see something wooden, just barely, but you can't really quite make it out because it's the site that you're working with here.
okay.
You can see over on this side, you can see another wall and what looks like to be another. It looks like they broke a crate.
Oh,
Over in this one area, and then where that little
Good.
wooden barrel's at, you can see a little bit more near that. Which again, another like broken crate near there, and it looks like they have like. It looks like it's some type of maybe a stool. It might be a stool. You can't make it out for sure.
okay. So, all right. So I
But-
still have no idea where they are. Okay.
Yeah, and most likely you can probably guess with it being a warehouse, they're probably putting stuff to the edges of the wall.
Okay.
So most likely when you actually get into the house, into the warehouse, you'll probably be able to figure out a little bit more. You know where some of their stuff is at because you've seen some of the barrels.
Yeah.
You just don't know what's
that-
what. That's the big problem.
Okay.
So
Well, whatever. As soon as they, well, whatever. If they can get inside, then that'll be,
it'll at least be something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Um,
tried. I think that's it. I'm going to leave.
All right. Yeah. So how are you? So you decide to go back down.
Well, gravity ring does that for me.
Yep. Yeah. So you just gravity your way on out. Yeah.
There we go.
Ublex,
Good.
what were you doing this whole time? Were you just hitting like the Shakira dance? Like what's going on with you, buddy? How are you doing?
Sitting Shakira. I can't even see him.
Yeah, true. You actually can't even see him. Yeah. So you saw he lands near you.
You just hear it like thump. And then
How long
I,
does his cloaking last?
a minute.
Yeah. So you were having to burn. I'm gonna be honest. Like you burned through all your charges doing that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Look forward to when that lasts longer than a minute.
Yeah, that does go up eventually, if I remember right. Again, it's been almost a year since I made his thing, so take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
It's been a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you can land, go meet up with Ublex if you want to. Take them out to a cafe, get something nice to eat. Whatever you want. We're gonna hop over real quick over to Big Man Loki. That big old guy. But you got some of that done. Isn't that grand? Loki.
Bye.
Hi. Yeah, so you can make your way. You go a little bit further down that path. Right? It's like another 30 minutes. But you'd eventually run into like a log cabin.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like there's nothing like special. It's just a normal log cabin. Like there's nothing intricate about it. It's just an everyday log cabin, honestly.
Loki's gonna knock on the door.
Alright. You would hear some like scuttling, and then eventually you would see. I'm not gonna erase in the picture because he's like the most recent picture in NPC visuals. You would see
Yeah.
Zolvin open up the door.
Greetings.
You're just gonna look there and just go, "Oh, hi. What can I help you with?"
Leo sent me.
Leo. Okay, right.
I'm.
Come in.
Yeah. Okay. Loki's like, all right. Like, he just cut whatever he was gonna say.
He's gonna usher you over to like essentially like the lounge area where there's just like two different couches that, I'll be real, man. These are definitely handmade. You don't know what he's used to make them soft. They are soft. They are cushiony. But
Of course they are.
But I want to mention this man used like, it looks like what might be bear pelt
Ah.
to like for like the cushions for like the outer bit of it. But yeah, he just looked at him and just go, "How can I help you?"
Well, I'm the captain of the ship that is currently planning on. I'm assuming you met, from what I understand, Ublex, the blue slime.
Yes, I met her.
Yes. I'm the captain of her ship. So
Right.
Leo said I should probably come and meet you.
That's fair.
From what I gauge, you seem to be enjoying your retirement.
Partially. I mean, it's nice to not have to worry about people, but on the same side, it's kind of hard to when you have everything going on in this island. Weird middle
Yes.
ground.
I can understand that. Well, I'm really hoping to rid this island of the problem that's being plagued with.
It's
I've
appreciated.
I've got a whole plan working right now, and currently the children and one of the main of my crew is grabbing all the children from Leo's old house and taking them to my boat. They're currently working on that right now, and I was with I keep blanking on his name. Sorry, me as a player, I can't.
Nathia.
Nathia, fuck.
Okay.
He was like, Nathia and I were going to speak to you, and then Redrax, I believe is his name.
Yeah, it's Redrax. He's an interesting fellow. He's a good fellow, though. Just,
Wow.
yeah, he knows his way around a cannon. From my understanding.
That was my plan, to hopefully get him on our team, because we're looking for cannoneers at this point.
Well, he'd be a good fit.
Well, I don't know if currently my plan that I've run by my other companion, who's Captain Rydon. I don't know if you've met him, but
I might have run into him at one point. I don't go into town much, so.
fair. I don't. From what I guess, you wouldn't need to very often, but yes.
I've gone into town when the riots got out of hand. That's about it.
Well, that's another reason why I wanted to come up. I'm gonna be starting a riot, but this one's gonna be focused, and the people will actually be getting their weapons back if everything goes according to my plan.
What's your end goal?
I want that tyrant dead. Well, not dead, more fed to the people, and they can deal with him what they want. But I want
You
the
want
people free
help.
of this tyrant. Well, if you're willing, I didn't want to pull a man out of retirement against his will.
You'd see him just kind of get up and stretch. And just go, right, well, looks like the old greatsword's gonna have to bust out one more time. And you'd see him walk over to the wall where he has his fireplace at. And you can see this, like, black-bladed greatsword over the fireplace. With, like, these golden-edged rims. Like, you know, with, like, golden edges, essentially, on the blades. And you
Oh.
see him just pull it off and just go, when's it happening?
The plans for tomorrow. I'm gonna get my companion. I have a thief of sorts. He's breaking into the armory right now. He's gonna be breaking into the armory, getting it open for the people to storm and grab their magic. So the people then can storm the fort while we storm past, kill the captains, and then go and deal with the tyrant and his guards.
Well, sounds like you have a plan. I'm more than willing to help. I've sat around for a little too long.
Fair enough. I've been hearing a lot about the I almost got people fired up a little too early.
That's
I was
fair.
talking to my old friend, and people started hearing my plan, and a mouse folk looked like he was about to shoot a man.
Yes, actually, crazy enough. The first time the riot ever happened with the rioters, a similar thing happened. One of the royal knights that I used to command, the Bow Knight, he got rather riled up. And his anger very quickly transferred to the rest. That was probably the messiest riot we had. And it definitely had the most casualties.
Well,
I'd like to prevent that.
I would too. That's why I want to kill the captains before they even get the chance, by meeting them before they even get to the fort.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Hell, I'll forge ahead. I'll let you deal with the captains. I'll start dealing with the knights.
Oh.
I trained them. I know every little trick they have.
Loki gets to go, oh. Well, if that's what you want to do, I didn't know if you wanted... I didn't know what you wanted to do. I was kind of defaulting to you helping the people. But if you want to do that, I won't stop you.
Oh, but of course. I have a good friend that might be more than willing to help the people in my stead.
I do also know that, a Grieger, Af Grieger actually, that we have on our ship, well, he's our ship doctor. He will be with the people.
That's good.
Half Grieger, half Merfolk. And he's going to walk out of this infuriated, but that's mainly because he hates people getting hurt.
Well, at least he's good-hearted.
Yes, I walked back on the ship after a fight, and I think I nearly got yelled at.
Yeah,
For
that's a
being as
doctor
bloody as
for
I
you.
was.
That checks. If there's any portion of Grieger in a man, and he's the healer of the group. Not exactly going to be the friendliest healer, but he's going to be a good one.
Yes. He has nothing but hate for the Navy at this point. I don't
Who
know
doesn't?
everything about him. But, well, a few people. Questionable people.
That's the reason why we don't like them.
Yeah.
Granted, though,
Well,
there's other islands that would say otherwise, because they've had better experiences, but this place isn't one of them.
oh, yes. Navy never helped me, so, and even then, they want my head, so,
Fair enough.
I took over this crew, and they got nicknamed the Catastrophe Pirates. So I want to make sure the Navy remembers they gave this crew that name.
Fair enough.
From what I know, most of the things this crew has done have been in the shadows.
Right.
I think this one's gonna be a little bit louder.
I look forward to that. This will definitely
no.
be a lot louder. That's for sure.
Loki smiling to be like, yup, violence. He goes, well, I'm more than happy to have you come along. I didn't know if you had your equipment, because I know that quite a bit of people had their equipment stolen.
They tried to take mine. And then I left their heads at their base.
Ah,
They learned to stop trying to go up the mountain when they found a pile of their squad lying at the entrance.
Oh. I just a fucking. Huh.
Because I knew if they got hold of my weapons, considering how they treated the other knights, they'd most likely want me dead, because I was the captain.
Well, do us a favor. Don't die.
Trust me, I won't.
Grand.
I plan to see that king suffer.
Well, then make. Okay, well, I was gonna feed the tyrant to the people. Do I give him to you? Do I give him to the people?
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
and by
part
the
of the
way-
people.
You right. I will say this: there is Koskin does want that man dead at some point.
Not a problem. I'm sure we can arrange a middle ground.
Just walk him to death in the mind. It's fine.
Sure, the
Just a
Duergar
slightly
would be
toxic
happy with that.
chemicals. Just the slightly toxic chemicals. It's fine.
It's fine. If the chemicals don't kill him, the monsters will.
Grand. We've met a middle ground.
Indeed.
Well, I've got to make sure Well, I'm happy to have you if you want to come along with us. I want to go grab Red Drax and then come back. As far as I want to make sure that my companion with the children doesn't get too far ahead of us.
Of course, I don't mind.
Well, we're gonna go grab Red Drax and we'll be back. Lovely.
Alright, I should have everything packed by then.
Yes, and also if you don't have armor, we do have a spare armor chest piece or two.
Oh, don't worry, I have some.
I assumed, but still gonna toss it.
It's appreciated.
He still has all of his equipment.
Yep.
I'm not surprised.
Some fun little fact, by the way, when he gets up and he would, like, aim to shake your hand, you would notice he has 2 rings on his hands.
Okay.
There's a ring of fire resistance and a ring of animal influence.
Animal influence.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
So he can cast
What?
animal friendship, he can cast fear, and he can cast speak with animals.
Can I borrow that, please?
No.
Oh.
No.
You gotta convince the captain to give his ring away.
I'm gonna
I-
borrow it. Oh.
No.
Funny enough,
Come on.
ring of animal influence isn't too hard to find. If you actually go out of your way to look for it. Like, it's...
I'll have to keep that in mind later. I swear to God, I'm just gonna have like an entire handful of like useful rings.
Dude, I don't blame you. Rings are actually weirdly useful items in D&D. People don't give them enough credit.
Dude, I'm just thinking about this, right? You look at somebody, they have 10 rings, like, you can't have all of them attuned. You're like, you're right. But I can hot swap.
Uh-huh.
It's like hot swapping
Yeah.
which rings are attuned.
Yeah, like, you don't need all of them attuned at once. Because, like, you can just, like, choose what you're doing. And some of them don't require attunements. Ring of Animal Influence doesn't require an attunement. You just use it. So... oh, man. But yeah.
I won't, most enemies I have that cast spells often cast them from rings. So,
Yeah, I get it.
Annoyingly.
Oh,
I mean, normal
man.
times I remember that magical items exist. It's often because it's a person who literally does not have access to magic, so it's the only option they have.
This is like one of those type of people. I'm gonna be real. But yeah, you can head on your way over to Red Drac. So while you do that, we're just gonna swap over and just double check. Is there anything, Lindru, you wanted to do on your way down? While you're kind of making your way back, type of thing.
Talk to some of the older kids, see what kind of things to expect, what kids are going to be more scared, what kids are going to be more comfortable. How
That's
to
fair.
best make them comfortable on the ship.
Yeah, that's fair. It's kind of just like gauging where the kids are at mentally. That's like the main thing. Then it's just kind of gauging like, hey, what do you need to feel comfortable? What do you need?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Luckily, these kids, they seem relatively calm. They seem relatively, like, pretty well what's the word?
Well adjusted.
Well adjusted, yes. So you can tell like the ones that might be a little bit more on the worried side aren't the younger ones, but the older ones. Just because like the older ones are the ones that are like, okay, no, we understand what the actual gravity of the situation. Like, it's like yeah.
We're being allowed to be taken by pirates. That's the state of the world right now. Got it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
The
Like,
pirates are a better option.
yeah.
Okay.
So like the two teenagers are definitely the bigger ones of like where you can kind of get the engagement of like they understand they'll at least be safe there. It's just that weird tension of like I don't know how to feel about this, but I understand it's probably the best call if Cassandra's aiming for this. There's probably a reason, so I'm not gonna question it. But like, gah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's that weird thing of like the best thing that can be done is just talking with them. Talking with them is weirdly enough one of the better comforting things for the kids, just because they kind of need to know what's going on. Otherwise, there's that unsettling like, ooh, what's going on? Oh, I don't know. Oh, something's happening. Something's awry.
And that's pretty much what she would be doing through the walk down there. Just
Yeah,
talking to the older kids, explaining what's going on.
Hell yeah.
that's fair. And then you got Kasheshe, who's actively just being bullied by the younger kids. Because they're like, yeah, get him. It's like, God, no, get off.
It's
Okay.
cat.
Let go of my tail.
Put your ears!
No! Like, just stuff like that. Like, he is, like, it's that thing that he's obviously tolerating this. But, like...
I just love the idea of this fucking shipwright who could probably buzzsaw all of these children if they pissed him off enough.
Yeah.
But he's just like, I tolerate the children.
You see one
I
of them,
can
like...
become a sentient drill bit. I will send you all to God.
Dude, I want to mention, like, at one point,
Oh,
one of the
boy.
kids, like, kind of, like, tug on his right arm, and you can just hear him mumble under his breath, oh, thank God I don't have my saw on me. Or not
Oh,
saw,
boy.
sorry, sword. Because fun little fact, I think I've mentioned this very lightly, Kasheshe's weapon is a switchblade sword. So it literally just, like, extends off of his right arm and then swings out.
Arm blade.
So, yeah, so it's one of those things where it's like, alright, the kid grabs that area and it's on him. Cool, they just cut themselves because they grabbed the blade of the sword. Like...
Dude, he's like,
Verara would have been a better idea.
There's a reason why he unequipped himself.
dude, I just love the idea of him getting pulled. He was like, it's not there.
Thank God.
Thank God. You idiot child. Just...
Oh, man. But
Kira
yeah, you
would
could
just look back and
Yeah.
just, maybe we should take it a little bit easier on Mr. Kasheshe.
But he's fluffy.
Yes, he is fluffy, but he is still a person.
But he's fluffy.
Okay. Thank you, child.
you see him just giving the most deadpan stare at this kid like, brother.
You are going to grow up to be the most racist fucking shit piece of thing.
Yeah, no, it's just like half elf. It's like saying that he's looking at you like, okay, I might start another purge of the elves. Oh man.
Like fluffy. Kasheshe. But I have a knife. I just was like
Oh, man.
Kirla is not quite sure how to react, but it's that thing of it's very clear on her face to the adults.
Yeah.
She has that expression of, how can you be so ignorant and stupid, child?
Oh boy.
Oh god.
I just love
Yeah.
Buddy Fluffy. But he's a person. But he's fluffy.
fluffy.
Fuck you mean. But he's fluffy.
But he's fluffy, you don't understand.
Not matter.
But yeah, so this is
She
just kind of
tried.
double checking. So yeah, it's just kind of you double checking on the kids, making sure they're good, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Hopping over to Usagi and Ublex, was there anything that you guys were trying to do in the town before you head back to the ship for the day? Because it's that weird thing, like, this is literally your prep day before things start going to chaos. So,
Okay.
I kind of am wishing I'd given us more time. I didn't realize it was a half-day walk. Nor did I know, or Loki knew.
Yep. Mountains, they take time to traverse, so it made sense for a half-day walk.
Honestly, I probably know about as much as I possibly could.
Fair enough.
So... No, I shouldn't get up to shenanigans before a major mission. That would be a bad idea.
Dang.
Maybe.
Okay. So that's Usagi's 2 cents. Issa,
I don't have any ideas.
what random NPC are you about to romance out of nowhere? What's going on with you?
Don't.
Nowhere. I have to console the misses first.
Yeah, no, you right. My bad.
But you are the
Sure.
missus.
He's Mrs. coded. I don't care what you say.
Damn!
Okay.
The reaction.
Nah, I get it, man. Oh my god. But yeah, is there anything that you need to do for prepping or anything?
Wait. So, I need to discuss signals.
Okay, who's
Do that
gonna
when
be
I get
your...
back.
So do you want Ublex with
To be the
you
lookout?
when you're to be the proper lookout when things Okay.
You have dynamite, right? All I want you to do is if Cinder flies out of the place, blow up something. I don't care what it is. Just do it.
Right.
Okay.
Because that'll distract everybody.
Yeah, but we need.
I'm not saying blow up the warehouse. I'm not saying blow up the warehouse. I'm saying, like, I don't know, find another building.
But. Okay.
Terrorism?
Yeah.
No, that's a bad
The
idea.
city is not
yeah,
good.
no, that's
Yeah, that's a
like
bad idea.
that
Never
piss
mind.
off the people, and we need them to
I'm trying not to destroy the city. There's still
Yeah, good
people that
point.
need to live here.
Yeah, good point. Okay,
Yeah.
so what? Yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
Hear
so
me
what-
out. I
what?
can cast like a fucking. I don't know.
Can you make a
I don't
noise?
know. Darkness.
I need you to make a really loud noise, mostly.
I can make a noise.
Wait, can't you?
Oh, wait, why you gotta
Can
say
you-
it like that? Exactly.
I was in the middle of
I
eating
can
something that
make
was
noise.
not supposed to sound
Wait,
so.
I
have a
can
good idea.
make a noise.
I have a good idea.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can cast
you-
a minor illusion.
Yeah.
If that's what you want.
Fucking Chris.
Oh, that could be good. Oh, that could be good. The question, okay, for maximum, yeah, that could be good. Actually, you know, it would be really good if you could get on top of the building and like just cast a minor illusion of.
That's not what I meant to send.
What was that? What was that picture you said? Also,
What did you send?
Chris, you're allowed to talk to VG chat if you want, man. You don't have to be muted for this. He's just been typing Ayo and whoa after Ethan's image.
What the fuck did you send? I missed it.
I don't even know how to describe what I just saw.
Fuck.
It was
Fuck
sus.
no.
It was sus.
Okay. All right. All right. All I need you to do is
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
loud.
New
Oh,
mic.
wrong mic. Wrong
There we
mic.
go.
New mic.
Yeah.
Thank.
There we go.
Hey,
Do I
Okay.
need to turn it down?
Probably.
I need to turn you down, Jesus.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really have no. The problem is I don't know what the layout of the building
Oh,
is,
God.
so there's not really much else I can do.
That's
If
fair.
Ublex is Ublex, what? All you can do really is, if Cinder flies out of the building, make whatever distraction you possibly can outside.
Seduce the guard.
Don't do
No,
that.
I think I can
What?
do that, low key.
What spell? Oh my
I
god.
mean,
I was jokingly saying that. You don't.
What
Oh, it's
spells
succubus.
do you have? What spells do you have that can? Question is, what spells do you have that would be able to create a large scale distraction?
Minor. You mentioned minor illusion. Minor illusion
Thunderclap.
effect. That is a loud sound. Thunder is. Yeah, that would.
Thunder, that would be good.
Shatter.
So if Cinder flies out of the,
Thunderclap.
either of those would work. Just make a loud fucking noise outside of the building.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would work.
Okay? That's good.
Okay.
Then,
Yep.
also,
It
Borf's
can
gonna
be
smoke
heard from up to 100 feet, so like.
Oh
Good.
yeah, that'll do what you need.
Oh, that'll draw a lot
Also,
of people.
Borf's supposed to open the door, right?
Do you want
The
Borf
gate
going
to
in,
the-
or do you want someone else going? Because like essentially, you need to unlock it. That's why you're heading in, from my understanding.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, you
I was
could.
wondering-
Loki had Borf doing something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind.
I mean, you guys have a lot of a lot of people in the crew that you guys haven't tasked anything specific to do. So you could you also have 2 other stealthy people if you want someone to go in and help you open the door. Because there's Shin and there's Yori, which are both really.
Yori might actually be a good
Yeah.
help.
That's right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just have to say this. If you take Shin, he'll probably just kill the guards.
I wasn't evil. No,
He's
Yori.
like, he's like, listen, this is personal. I need help.
No,
Come here.
I was
He's just-
thinking. No, I was thinking Yori actually.
That's right.
I mean, that's fair.
No.
She's stealthy. And she could teleport, so she could
Yep.
easily create distractions.
Meanwhile,
So her,
Yeah. All right.
that
Yeah.
could work.
soul sapping
Alright.
monk.
I would recommend for you guys. This is just a recommendation, up to you guys.
Yes.
But I do recommend writing out, maybe in Pirate Talk or something, just what NPCs you guys are assigning to what tasks, so you guys know what you have going on, so
Okay.
things don't overlap for you guys. Yeah, you can just have one person just write out a message for it, and then you guys can just
I'm
edit
good.
it as you figure things out.
Okay.
That's what I recommend, at least. And make it
Um,
easier on you guys. But yeah, I mean, so you've got, you said you wanted to, work on, signals? You mentioned Cinder flying out, that big one of them?
I'm gonna send Cinder flying out of the building, and if that happens, Ublex, who's standing by, can do Shatter or Thunder, whichever one creates more noise.
Okay. Ublex, you're you're the literal backup of okay, if things go south, you are literally required. You are the important. Congrats.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
I can make a loud noise.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah!
Freaking just whale
Your
calls.
kings!
So I don't think I have any. Yeah, I think that's all the. I've done all the prep I possibly can. I'm armed to the teeth with useful items,
Yep.
smoke bombs, other things.
You got all you need, man. Alright. And Issa, you're all good to go on your end with stuff you wanted?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good. We still got inspiration, by the way, from the food.
Yep,
Also
that
that
lasts
too.
for 7 days, so.
Yep.
That'll
Let's
be useful
go.
during the fight.
Yep. And lastly, Acrid, we're gonna jump back over to you, as Loki will be walking another 15 minutes before he'd run into this next log cabin. Redirect did not really go that much further away from the captain. You don't know who was here first, but it's obvious the other was not willing to move for the other.
Yeah, makes sense.
Fair enough.
Oh man. But yeah, you can definitely go up and do your little thing, your little thingy thing.
Loki with just. Dude, Loki, in every amount of genius that he has, with every brain cell, makes a noise as he walks up.
Probably for the best.
Like he's kicking rocks and shit. To make sure that this fucking Oni knows he's coming.
Probably for the best. That's fair. Yeah, you can see just from the porch, the door open. You're still making your way to the porch.
Yeah, I figured.
You can see in his right hand is a blunderbuss.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Yep. Yep, I'm actually going to show the picture of this man that you're going to be looking at, because he is a unit of a person. I just want to mention, I went to NPC Visual on OBS, the scene where I showed the pictures of the characters, and it still had a female Ublex up on there, because I forgot to remove that. So, I guess everybody else, temporarily, the half-only looks like Ublex, they're no longer look like that. Okay, cool.
Oh, thank God.
No.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
God.
They go from a guy to a woman temporarily and then back to a guy. So you're looking at this like massive, like 7.5 foot tall red oni. This black and red hair. It kind of mixes in between. It starts off black and then like halfway through it goes red and it goes back to black. He has long hair. He's put into one big bushy ponytail, quote unquote, if that's what you could call it. It is bushy and it goes like basically down his entire neck and then probably like a little bit past his shoulders. But it's that type of like bushy hair where like it's very thick, curly, bushy hair. And he's got this like crazy, he's not crazy beard, but he's got like a very like grizzly beard, if you know what I'm talking about, like lumberjack type of beard. But it's a little bit better trimmed than the typical one. But again, it's very curly hair, so it's a little bit more on the messy side. He even has the sideburns that you'd see on someone like God, what's that dude? Jackson Walls, Andrew Garfield. God, I don't know, historic people, old time people. You know those things. Sideburns.
Oh no.
Look them up. Look up Jay Schlatt. There you go.
Are you talking about Andrew Jackson? What are you talking about?
Did he have
No. I don't know.
The mott chops. I don't know what you call them. It's like connecting onto the beard.
I'm gonna look up a photo of Andrew Jackson right now.
I think he was pretty clean shaven.
I think so.
I was trying to think of the general that became a president. He had those like crazy chops on like the sides. I cannot remember his name. It was Garfield, I think it was. Or was it Wall? I don't know. I don't know my president.
Andrew Garfield.
Anyways, he's fairly muscular with like a few black tattoos. Yeah, just a little sidetracked. A few black tattoos going across like the chest and across like the shoulders and all and like the neck as well. He has this one golden chain necklace that seems to have these like two white like teeth, in other words, that's just hanging off of it. You would also see that he's these kind of like almost orcish like tusks that come out from the bottom, like from the bottom line of the teeth, one on each side, obviously, you know. He has these reddish horns that go forward and then slick back. So they start off black and then they go red. So when they start to turn red, that's when they start to go backwards. But they continue to go up no matter what. He has a very thin tail that's a little wiry. And then, like, it's the thing, like, this guy's mainly upper body. Like, not much lower body going on here. He's mainly upper body. But man's got, like, an 8-pack. So there's that. He's not wearing too much. Man did not put on a shirt. He did not care. But he is wearing these, like, black pants. Oh. He is wearing these, like, black pants.
Must have been the wind. Who said that?
Yeah, it must have been the wind. Yeah. He's got like black pants. That are kind of like tucked into these like boots that he's probably made for himself. It's these like black boots with like these like it looks like he might have taken like teeth from something and put it on the edge bit. That's what it looks like. So some poor animal got de-teethed for those boots.
Oh my.
Oh man.
And then he's got some like cloth that like kind of like drapes across the pants with some type of like tribal like design. Not tribal design, but what's the word? I guess just quiltish design. I don't know how to describe those designs, but you know what I'm talking about. You commonly see them on like those quilts that you can go to like at like stores a lot of times. Where like the whole thing's at the store just sells quilts. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever been to one of those? Like the store, they'll have like a bunch of quilts just hung up on walls, and that's all they sell. And it's just these like really just abstract patterns with like reds and beiges. That's what he's literally wearing, like over like the pants. There's just like 3 small little cloths with those type of designs on them with like the reds
Those
and
are
beiges.
called quilt shops.
Yeah, but I didn't know if there was like a proper name for them. Or if it's just quilt shop. That's boring. That's just boring. That's just uncreative.
Welcome to the world. Anyways,
Dude,
moving on.
the world sucks.
Dude, are you just
yellow-
now realizing that?
No, I knew about that ages ago. we got yellow eyes and black, like, bushy eyebrows. That's the last thing that should be mentioned. But yeah. Oh, and black gauntlets. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That is the behemoth before you. This man's like, he made sure he made that door big enough so he's not hitting his head every time.
Okay, how tall is this guy?
I mentioned before, but he's 7.5.
Okay.
So he's a big guy.
So Loki would stop walking as he has his, like, as he's now got a gun pointed at him.
Well, he doesn't have it pointing directly. But it's that thing,
Okay.
like, he has it, like, he's just holding it in his right hand. He just has it aiming towards the ground right now.
Ah, okay. Loki.
What the
But-
hell? He's just like 4.
Isa.
What the hell? What the hell? First impression. Dude, Isa's just going, when you hate this
Isa,
guy, you just
what
hate
the
this
hell?
guy, you were just insulting this guy in the text.
Fucking 2 penny whore.
What the fuck?
Wow.
What the
What?
hell?
What do you mean, where's the decorum? What? What?
Dude, Isa,
Every time I think I'm the freakiest person in the party, she comes along and proves me
This
wrong.
isn't freaky. This is pure hatred.
dude.
Okay.
Isa, what did this
Dude.
man ever do to you?
He's too hot for her own good.
No, he's not even hot.
That is personal.
Fucking guy that I hate. I don't know. I just want to hate him for no reason.
Ah. Isa's like, alright, the next image he sends, I choose violence. Fuck this guy.
Isa's probably of the opinion of he's too perfect. There's gotta be something wrong.
What's perfect about that?
Oh my God. Moving on. Being completely out of nowhere hate from Isa.
Alright.
If I had a channel
Fucking
in.
hell.
Dude.
It's sitting here like, I guess I'm killing him.
Alright. Yeah, so, Loki, you see a 5 ballista rounds enter this guy's chest.
Should have been useful now.
Yeah, no. Okay, so.
God. Loki would go, you're Red Drax, right? If I'm to assume correctly.
Yes, I'm he.
I was told by Leo that I should probably come and talk to you, along with a few other people. A reference you'd be of egg.
Right, Leo. Yeah, come on in. You can stick around for a little bit.
Alright. I've already spoken to the captain of the guard as he's kind of heading in.
Oh,
Former
yeah.
captain.
I got you. The old fart. Understood.
And he's gonna be helping us, and I was hoping to get your help as well.
I don't mind helping. I'm gonna be honest, it didn't take much convincing for me to want to shoot a man, so it's good enough for me. When's the riot?
You haven't even told him what you're talking about.
When's the
Loki,
riot? That's the only time the only time people ever come to my doorstep is when there's a riot. So when's the riot?
Okay, well, I came to your door for 2 things. Not just the riot, but there is a riot.
You see that slight surprise that, oh, there's actually something else?
Yes.
Right, but
But I had other thing to offer.
Oh, alright.
Well, the first thing was, yes, there's a riot. It's planned to be tomorrow. We're going to be busting open the armory and letting the people grab their weapons. Well, myself, and the rest of the people that I have planned to come with me, are going to deal with the captains of the Navy and then the tyrant himself. The former captain of the guard has also offered to go and deal with the current tyrant's guard. According to him, he knows every move they know.
That
No.
sounds about right. I mean, granted, he retired before they could properly become the new Royal Knights, but they were just normal knights back then. So, in other words, he trained them to a T.
Great.
Trying to fight the person that taught you isn't exactly an easy task.
No.
Which is why I
Especially
didn't
not-
let anybody teach me.
Good. That's a good strategy. I did basically the same thing. Hence why I use chains.
And it's why I use this thing.
Gun.
Yeah.
Well, there was another thing.
Mm-hmm.
My crew, I run a pirate crew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the captain. And we've been needing cannoneers who actually know how to shoot a cannon.
Alright.
And I was wondering, after the raid and after the riot, and things sorted out in this country, because I don't really want to leave until I know the country's gonna be all right. But I was wondering afterwards if you might have been willing to come along and be a cannoneer on my crew.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. That is a nat 14, so 25.
You would see him kind of think for a bit. And you would see him just kind of look at you and just go, let's see how things pan out first.
That's fair.
And we'll go from there.
I won't lie, I wasn't expecting you to agree yet. It was just more of I wanted to get the offer out there so I didn't forget later.
I've worked with pirate crews in the past, so I'd rather make sure you're actually worth my time. Not to
That's
be
fine.
boastful, more just some pirate crews should be burned to hell.
Correct. And there's a few I plan to burn.
Indeed.
Interfeller's one of them.
Interfeller. Right,
Emperor.
that idiot.
Yeah, no, I want him dead. What's the other bitch? There's one other guy. Oh, what's his fucking name? I always forget his name. Creodivia. Fuck that guy.
Right. Creodivia. Yeah, we
Pirates.
pushed him out. I used to work under Cushthor, captain of the Haze Pirates.
I don't think I know that one.
Yeah, he keeps himself on the down low, you see. He's a warlord as well, but he worked in the Sea of Inger Haze. That's his territory. Nobody touches it. He forced Creodivia out. Creodivia tried to make that a bit of his own territory, and he sent that man on a death wish.
So how do you get from Inger Hayes to here?
Compass.
I don't know. See,
Fair enough.
fair enough. I don't know why I just didn't ask that stupid
I mean,
question.
yeah, no, I mean, compasses just kind of lead you to places. And...
No, I meant why. the 20-inch fucking Loki sitting there like motherfucker.
That is not what I meant.
I see where he got some. I see where stats were lost for extra strength stats. Understood.
Man. Here they go.
That place.
I'm going to be quite frank, I didn't really care for Inger Hayes. Didn't really like that part of the sea, so that's why I moved out of that area when I retired.
Ah.
I did my
Well-
part of Cush Thor's area. I did my job until it was my time. I got bored, so I left.
Well, if you don't want to come along, I can more than accept that. It's more of just the offer's there.
We'll see. If it's anything like what he was doing, I'll probably decline.
What was he doing?
Well, He was smuggling drugs, weapons, and other black market goods to criminals and countries. In other words, he was essentially fueling wars between islands.
Oh, so he's gonna be on my list.
Probably.
I'll be honest, we're the complete opposite. What we're doing here is what I want this crew to be.
Understood.
This is just the start of a very loud campaign against the Navy.
I've seen
You
a
said it.
lot of pirates try to do. He said. Note that. Clip it. It's.
Campaign.
I've seen a lot of pirates in my time try to do that sort of thing. So I'd rather see your actual progress before I make any choices.
That's fair. I wasn't a part of the crew before, but they already killed one of the warlords. So.
Well, that's at least something.
I think I also need to get in contact. And anyways,
Yep.
well, if you care to come along, we're going to be having the riot tomorrow. So,
I'll be down the hill by then.
grand. Alright, well, I will be out of your hair and out of your way as the 4'6" Kitsune.
Yep.
Out of your hair and out of your way. I am tiny. I leave.
Oh man, dude, I really like how it is the most like, all right, these people are just getting their dude, I'm sorry, I'm still hungover. Just the random out of nowhere obscene hatred on this man from Issa. Oh, Ririna just rolled the dice. She knocked it. What is that? What'd you roll?
Random encounter moment.
Okay, so
Oh, God.
Loki.
Huh?
As you're traveling down this mountain, roll initiative.
What?
Okay.
What?
Oh.
Wait, you
What
think
the
I'm
fuck?
joking? Rita just rolled this. This is happening.
Oh my god. Alright, I did not roll well. I got a dirty 16. I rolled an 8.
All right. And you do have one person with you. You have Nathio.
18, baby!
No,
You're
it's
not
just,
with him.
It's
Oh, wait.
just me and Nathio.
Yeah, it's just him and Nathio, sadly enough.
Keep track of it.
You were so happy.
Right. So I'm gonna be honest.
This
Reno,
guy's
what did
good.
you do?
She has
Oh, this should
sparked
be good.
the biggest combat of your life.
Oh God.
So
Nice, so it's either
Lord.
going to be extremely
this should be
underwhelming,
So-
or this is actually going to suck.
you see like that, like from like one of the bushes on the path, something rustle, and before you can react, you see this fire fox come darting out of the bush.
Oh,
You see this.
Oh my
This
God.
this like a 1.5 foot tall little fire fox with like fire glowing from his eyes, essentially.
Oh my
like
God, it's
reddish,
Flareon.
yellowish coat. What? No,
pets.
it's not
It's
Flareon.
Flareon.
No, Flareon has
No,
like a
it's
big
not.
poofy neck collar bit.
So does
this
this!
is a lot. This is a lot
No.
cooler looking than Flareon.
Take that back.
No.
Yeah, you see this thing look at you.
Oh, this should be fun.
Okay. Does it look angry?
It just looks at you. All right, it's your turn. What do you do?
Befriend it. Befriend it. Befriend it.
I can't believe I lost an initiative to a fucking fox.
Befriend it.
Loki. Loki's like, I don't want to fight the thing, but I don't have any magic to befriend it. Oh god. Alright, guess it's just a try animal handling. Here we go.
All right, you got this.
Come on, you can do it. Befriend the fox.
Loki's like, I don't have any fire language. I don't think you'll understand me. Oh god. It's Sylvan.
Okay.
He's just like, what you're doing there, bud? Let's not do that. Don't, stop. Stop
She
it.
narrows eyes at you.
Stop it.
Animal handling with disadvantage.
Stop
Oh.
it. I'm not surprised because it doesn't understand me. Actually rolled well.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I rolled a nat 17 and a nat 14, so that's a dirty 17.
All right, you see this thing look at you, and with this DC of 13, it looks at you and goes, "Mm." And then it just walks off.
Aww.
Wanna come along,
That's
bud?
the end of combat. Craziest
Wanna come
combat
along,
you've
bud?
ever seen.
Well, come along, bud. I'm toss it to it.
It looks at you and squints because it doesn't know what you said.
Aw.
I low-key
Uh-huh.
does not have any food on him.
Now, Theo, do you have food on you, buddy? Now, Theo, you see him pull out a, just like a piece of salmon
Oh my god.
and just give it to you. Just go, I don't know if an animal would like it if I gave it to them.
Weirdly enough, it seems kind of fiery. I don't know.
I don't
don't
know.
know.
I mean, that's originally from the infernal planes, aka hell. But
You spawned, so it's different, I assume.
yes,
Infernal planes, you say?
yes, also known.
All right.
Yeah, also known
So
as the
I
hell
will
planes.
Yeah, so I will try with animal handling. Does it negate the disadvantage because I have food?
No, it's just normal. Yeah.
Okay, so I offer it food.
All right, roll.
30-17.
All right, it walks up, still squinting, and takes a bite.
Okay.
It stares at you.
Want to come along, bud?
You can't tell what it's thinking. It's just staring at you.
All right. It can have the rest of the salmon.
All right, it eats the salmon.
I start walking away.
All right. You see it slowly trot behind you.
Okay.
Okay.
I need. Here's your. No, Theo, you wouldn't happen to know. I'm assuming you would at least know. You would know Infernal. Do you know any other fire languages? I'm assuming it knows Ignan.
I know Infernal and Ignan. This monstrosity doesn't have a language. It has
at
its
least
own
understand.
language.
Ah.
You have to remember that we as sentient creatures and actual proper beings, yes, we have our own languages that might be built into that, but monstrosities and most animals don't speak them, and even then very few of them know the language. They at least be able to comprehend.
Yeah.
This isn't intelligent enough to understand.
Right. I think there's that intelligence line.
Yes. These typically originally began to form in Hell. And then Zorgotch, the Demon King, he saw these things begin to form and, well, he realized they die pretty quick in Hell, so he put them into the mortal plane.
That's. Yeah, fair enough.
This is a Floxern.
Well, it's adorable. And it will probably die very easily, so I'm gonna leave it on the ship.
It's so cute.
Probably for the best.
He can be friends with
Just
Miko.
be like, it will probably die very easily.
Yep.
Oh man.
Oh
He can
man.
be friends with Miko.
Heck
Oh my
yeah.
god. Dude, you have like, alright, you see the wolf, you see the fox thing staying on the wolf, then you see the fucking Pompey standing on the fox, then you have the bird standing on the Pompey.
Dude, the Pompey and the Floxern is really just gonna be looking at each other with the both like, fuck you, no, fuck you, because it's a fiend, it's a fae and a fiend. Like, it's like there's gonna be the biggest beef on the ship. Like, y'all thought the other
I
beefs
was
in the
on one
past were
side,
crazy?
the
Huh?
Izmu on one side and the Firefox on the other.
Yeah. Like, you thought Mollis and Usagi was a crazy one. Just wait till you see the Floxern and Moo going at it.
Oh boy.
With Miko in the middle, just like, stop it!
Stop!
Oh boy.
Cinder watching with popcorn.
Cinder with a single popcorn piece because that feeds them.
Oh man. But yeah, you guys can essentially just like, get down to the to the ship. You guys can all meet up at the ship essentially. First getting there would be Usagi and Ublex, obviously, and then eventually the others would get there. So I guess before we end the session, because I'm gonna be honest, tomorrow you guys will get to do the proper thing, because this actually went a lot long. I thought y'all would actually be able to get to a little bit earlier, but if we try and start it now, I'd have to cut you guys off in the middle of the thing, which I think would suck.
Yeah,
but
probably.
It'd be good to run down just so you guys know where you guys are at with all your NPCs. Where are you putting all your NPCs at? From what I've seen in Pirate Talk, you have Borf dealing with opening the main fort door for the people, Yuri's helping Usagi, Pike's helping the people during the fight, Asta's helping PCs, Nathio's helping PCs. So you have Nathio going with you to help with the king?
I think that's what he wanted to do, isn't that? Or is that...
Nathio's happy to help with anything.
Right. So where do we want Nathio? I think we should... us and Asta... I need to also... I know Loki will probably want... He's gonna want to double check with, Rydell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what Rydell wants to do.
That's fair. Yeah, so, I mean, you can definitely meet up with him. Like, just like... Honestly, I'm pretty sure he would probably show up at y'all's ship anyways before the day. I think that would make sense that he wouldn't just leave y'all. That'd be, like, in the dark.
Dude, he just does it. He's like, alright, we're doing this. It's like, alright, motherfucker, what are you doing?
know what I'm gonna...
I don't know yet.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give... For the fight, I'm gonna slip Asta a smoke grenade just in case she gets in trouble and needs a quick getaway.
That's fair, though she will be with you guys, the PCs, so her making a getaway might not get to happen if she's the one healing the party. But
still,
it's still good to have it just in case.
Orf doesn't need one. She's strong.
Or if I probably think would just use it like a bludgeoning tool and would be surprised when it goes off.
Dude, she just
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so,
she just punched them with it. Like
Yep. Speaking of, I still have a bag of catnip in my inventory. Can't wait to smoke that later.
Ah, yes. The rabbit smoking catnip.
Please. Well, presumably, does Asta smoke it, or is she's a cleric? She probably wouldn't.
Yeah. Asta, it's that weird thing of Asta has, she has standards.
Set it up as incense.
There you go.
I don't think that works.
It would smell
It's
good.
the same thing.
Technically.
Oh,
Whatever. I'll ask her about it later. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. But, Urena, can you not grab onto me? Thank you. But yeah, you can see, him just kind of eventually just kind of show up and just kind of let you guys know. Like, I don't think it needs to be roleplay because it's a very quick little thing, but he will basically just kind of let you know. He will probably try to charge to the king with you guys. His quartermaster will help the people.
Okay.
So she's gonna stay back. She technically counts as a siege engine because she's an Opalum. And Opalin's active siege engines, so she will probably be one of the main people busting down Navy walls. I'm gonna be real. Knowing her.
You ever seen a woman hip bump a wall and the wall crumbles?
You ever seen The Ranger?
Honestly, Borf could probably do that if the wall is weak enough.
It's different. It's different ways. So it's like it's just a very different type of like one's using just pure brutal strength. The other one's just using their like body. I don't know. It's so weird. Like one's like forceful bashing. The other one's just like I'm here. Bam. It's different ways of entering.
Sesame.
Just hit
Yeah. One will punch. The other will hip bump. That's the difference between those two. But. Yeah, you get the idea that that's kind of what he's going to do. He's going to have the rest of his crew essentially helping out the people as well. So the quartermaster is essentially just going to be Carlisa. She'll be essentially just having them and directing them around, just trying to help out the rioters, trying to keep them safe, that sort of thing. So that's kind of the plan from them. Oh, sorry. But that random yawn at the beginning of the session, I guess, finally catching up with me. Oh, dude. But yeah, I mean, everything else. There's still some other crewmates that you guys have, but I know you also want to keep some of them probably on your boat. So yeah. Tina will probably be able to offer you guys range support as well because she is a sniper. That does ask the question though. That is a gun that is going to be fairly loud. She will probably not be on the ship, so she will probably find a shooting point for reasons, so she isn't scaring the children with the loud bangs.
Honestly, it might be good to find a spot somewhere along the trail that they followed to get up the mountain.
Yep.
Have her sit up there.
She'll, honestly, you just let her scout it out. She'll figure that out herself, trust me. If anyone knows the best spot, it will be the sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In other words, she will vanish into the ether and be shooting.
You'll just randomly hear a shot every now and then. It's like, that's Tito.
Somebody just died.
Oh, man.
Hope it's not an ally.
Hopefully not.
Tito rolling inside like, who the fuck are you?
My bad. Didn't mean to shoot the ranger. The ranger looking at her from like half a mile away. Oh, that arrow's flying. Oh, that arrow's actually making it to me. Oh, God.
How in the fuck?
All
I
right.
have a gun.
Oh, man. Either way, I think that about wraps it up. If there's anything else that you guys want to, like, tweak when it comes to your NPC plans, you guys can obviously just update the thing. But
Okay.
I think that about wraps it up for today. Next session, you guys will get to actually do the proper, like, raid. You guys got to prep. So literally, next session, it literally is just going to be kicking off the Usagi getting to do his little thing. And as long as everything goes to plan on his end, you guys should be able to flawlessly do your plan.
I have Yori to help. It'll go fine. And I'm armed to the teeth with useful items. Like ball bearings, remember those?
Yeah. This can only go well.
I want it to be known, Loki has so much hinging on Usagi.
Dude, this is your time to shine.
Let's go.
Let's freaking
Listen.
go.
Listen, I finally get to pull off a good heist that won't be brought down by pointless fighting powerful people that don't need to be. This will be great.
Yeah. Oh, one thing before we end off. Issa, roll me one more d20.
Oh boy.
Cool.
Well,
15.
15. Okay, cool. So you will what's the best way to put this? You'll get to start off this next the next session with 10 temp health. Because
10 tempo.
Yep. Because with you being directly connected in a weird roundabout way to the revolutionaries and this kind of stuff they used to do, it's almost like as if you feel refreshed being in this environment. Knowing that you're about to do a form of liberation, a form of revolution. It feels...
La revolution!
It feels... Viva la revolution! It feels familiar and it feels nice.
Feels nice. It's a nice feeling. Let's
It's
go.
a nice feeling to know that you get to get the problems out of the way permanently.
For a chance, this feels like it's connected to my past.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy.
And it's actually a bit of the past that you actually know about, too. So it just kind of gives you a little bit of extra, like, oh, hell yeah, type of vibe to you.
I can't wait to help these people, man.
Heck yeah. Thank you guys for watching.
To have the ability to get stoned.
Thank you guys for watching this episode. You can check out the Rum and Harbor campaign up on the Lost Harbor Tavern, up on YouTube and on Spotify. You can check out other campaigns over here as well, such as the Brothel campaign, Hidden Garden campaign, YouTube shorts, one-shots. I'm actually working on some YouTube shorts recently. I just gotta get them edited, but they will be coming out eventually. We have other stuff as well. And we also have a second channel. You can find all the stuff on the second channel also on the same area on Spotify, but you can find on the Lost Shipyard up on YouTube, you can find some other campaigns like the Sanity campaign, Duke campaign, and the Amnesia campaign, that sort of stuff. So you can go check those out. They're really good. I do recommend them. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching this episode. It was fun having you here. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.